beanie weenie. Hi, sluts. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that. Hi, girls. Let me not start with sluts early, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Hi, queens. You guys, oh my God. I got this cutie little dress. It's Boozy, which is basically the same manufacturer as JPG. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw it. I'm trying to show y'all the tag. I don't think you can see the tag. But girl is a short. She's really short. I think she might actually be a shirt. I don't know. You guys let me know because she's pretty like tiny, but I'm trying to stretch her out. I'm wearing this like really cute vintage lace like bodysuit underneath it. It's so cute. But yeah, I love her, girls. I love her. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a thriving ass day. I've missed you guys. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, babe. I'm trying, girl. It's been good. I really haven't done shit today, you guys. Yesterday, if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't follow me, what the fuck are you doing, girl? That's how you know the tea. Keep up. My Instagram's in the show notes too. I'll obviously follow you back and interact, but I do post like little spoilers there of stuff when I'm gonna go live, etc. And I was going to go live yesterday, but you guys, I was fucking taxed. Jenna, thank you so much, Queen, for the raid. I love you. I appreciate you. But yes, yesterday, you guys, I was taxed AF. I went thrifting for 6 hours. Yeah. So we got the goods today. We're going to have some really crazy good shows. I'm trying to source more, you guys. For my OG girls, if you've like been rocking with me, you already know this. I only shop really at the racks. Like I don't really ever go to the bins or like things like that. So I do like the state sales, things like that. So it takes me so much longer to source inventory. But you guys, we have some new things coming. I'm excited. So today's show is like Y2K Grails. Girl, Dallas Ben's crazy, 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 like super, super crazy. So I don't know. It takes me a lot longer, but I feel like I've like beat this point to death. But that's why it's reflected in the pricing. It's reflected in the packaging, the care I put into it, the match boxes. Y'all know if you've ordered from me, you get it, you get it. But yeah, so today's show is a bit more curated. Y2K Grails. I have a few designer pieces sprinkled in as well. Hi, Sky. Also, Sky, your son is so cute. The picture you posted of him, I was like, stop. Last time I went, someone pulled out a knife. That's crazy. I've seen a few TikToks about that. People finding like crazy shit at the bins. Low-key, I'm like afraid to find like a dead body or something. Like I feel like that would happen to me. You know what I mean? Like you just some nasty shit. I really don't go. Again, I'm not like against people that source from the bins. I get it. If I really could like have the stamina to go and fight these people, I would. But yeah, needless to say, I shop from the racks. We have a lot of cutie things today. As you can see, it's very rich girl curated in the sense that there's patterns, there's prints. Let me move this a little bit so you guys can see the whole rack, the whole vibe, because girls, there's a lot going on. So I'm not going to really do any requests today. We're really just going to, thank you so much, Vintage Duo, for sharing the live stream. We're kind of just going to go through the rack and show y'all what we got. And we'll go from there. But yeah, we're going to, you know the vibes, girls. We chat, we cut it up, we vibe. We, you know, take our time, get a drink, get a snack. I plan to be live for a few hours today. So we will be discussing a lot of tea. The bins and the racks. Okay, yes. And I always forget how many new people there are on Whatnot. So the racks is like actual racks at a thrift store where they put the clothes on hangers and you sort through it that way. The bins is like literally trough style bins of just clothes. Guys, it has random shit, clothes, dirt. Like it's literally all the donation bins that they dump out from Goodwill. So you can get cheaper clothes if you're going to sell on Whatnot, especially because it's a volume game. This is like low-key turning into a seller chat. I would say source there. It's the cheapest cost of goods, but it is like dirty. It's time consuming. It's like become a lot more competitive. I feel like people are not talking about it. Trough style is literally the best way to describe it. If you know, you know, babe. But yeah, it's very gritty and yeah. So just there's different ways, but obviously again, you pay less, so you're making more money here on Whatnot. I'm fine with making a little bit less to not have to do that to myself. But yes, obviously I think you can charge higher. Like I live in Dallas, so you can imagine DFW is huge. So yeah, we be going everywhere, girls. I literally went to 4 different thrift stores yesterday. So I was just driving all around town. I do have a personal TikTok account, you guys. I'll link it here if you guys want to follow. I do post like about my skincare, behind the scenes, obviously, of like Rich Girl, because this is what I do full time. So yeah, she's in the chat. If you do want to follow, I will follow back. You can definitely promo. I literally don't give a shit. Just please follow. Don't be the person that pops in promos and dips. Like I can see that one, and I will block you too. I feel like people were shocked in my last live because somebody just popped in and promoted and I blocked them right away. I will do that. Do not just pop into someone's live and promo. I feel like that's so rude. Like, y'all, we are on the internet, but there's still courtesy to be had. So just please follow, please just be respectful. I don't care if you promo. If I miss it in the chat, like somebody hop in and let them know, like, yes, you can promo. But yeah, I don't care. Just if you pop in and promo, you will be blocked. You will be blocked. Okay. I love a block button. Thank you, dude. I'm actually not wearing any makeup today, you guys. This is completely just my skin. And I feel like that's low-key a hack in itself. Don't wear makeup every single day. Like that shit is so damaging for our pores. Are you in Boston? I'm not in Boston. Nadia's in Boston. I always see her like posts and stuff like that. Fly girl, fly ass bitches, you guys. If you have some of my OGs in here, girl, y'all are some pretty fly, sexy queens. So please follow each other, build community, and let's get started. You just look like that. Rude. Thank you so much, Erin. I love you. Guys, we have fucking grails today. Like, I don't even know where to start. Okay, I'm actually really excited. Maybe we start with skirts because I have less skirts, but you can see we have a lot of dresses. I'll do like some little designer sneak peeks, some little Versace jeans couture, some little cutie mini dresses. So we do have a lot of cute little like summery pieces, very similar to this. This one was so hard for me to not keep, you guys. This little sexy nylon Versace mini. I love these style of Versace prints. Yes, promote your show, queen. Please just follow. So yeah, we have cuties like this. This is a little bit more of like a Y2K vibe, you guys. And then if you're looking for like, I don't know, more of like a 2010s vibe, because I love that as well. This is a little vintage Badgley Miska. Oh my god, Badgley Miska? Badgley? I don't know. I might be butchering it. Girl, so beautiful. So beaded, so silky, so sexy. Like, I just love it. I haven't. I'll be honest with you guys. This is the real tea. I never shop at Goodwill. I never go to Goodwill. Their prices are crazy. Their prices are crazy. If I were you and you were me, I shop a lot. Like my favorite thrift stores are like in Plano. They're on the outskirts. I feel like going to like the suburbs is where the good shit is. Okay, that's where the good stuff is. But yeah, we have a lot of different vibes today. So there is a lot to be seen. And yeah, so beautiful. Okay. Let's get into it. Maybe I'll start with something simple, like a little baby tee, and then we'll go from there. Okay. I'm going to start here and we'll go from there. So I'm not against shopping at Goodwill. I just find their prices were so crazy. I really stopped shopping at Goodwill when I was in Orlando. I went to college at the University of Central Florida, guys, in Orlando, Florida. And yeah, it started to get crazy. Like, what are you talking about? $15 for a shirt. Speaking of, I have this little baby tee, you guys. I'll probably do this as like a little run. If anybody's interested in her, I just thought this was so freaking cute. Like, stop, the little Pepsi baby tee. It's on like the OG little Pepsi tag too. You can see it's made out of cotton. Marked a large, extra large, and I would say it's pretty true to size. A little size large. Pepsi, if you're a Pepsi girl, so cute, right? I honestly, if you knew how to sew and you were a smaller size, because I feel like low-key, this is a hack. Like girls, it is so easy to amend your the side seams and make it tighter. But I get not everybody likes to sew, like, so I get it. But yeah, this is probably gonna be the first little thing that I run if anybody wants her. I have this little baby tee. She's true black too. I feel like my lights, I always can tell when my lights are a little harsh because it makes shit look gray. You know what I mean? Girl, the prices in the thrifts are crazy. And that's why I feel like you have to find the ones that write their tags, like where they write in the price. Those, all my OG girls know, those are the true thrifts. Like those are the best thrift stores. Hi, Donna. Okay, we're going to run her first, guys, and then we're going to continue on. I have sets today. I have skirts. I have dresses. You guys, I always put polls in my, yes, Thrift World. If you're in the Dallas area, girl, that's one of my favorite thrifts. I love Thrift World. Texas thrift is fire here, like the thrift giants are fire. But really the tea, y'all, is going on the days they have discounts. And you really get in the know. I feel like just talking to the employees and figuring out like what days do you guys discount things? What days do you discount like the most number or the most colors? Pro tip. So that's always what I do. So that's kind of how I plan my thrifts now. Thrift World on Mondays is it. Thrift Giant, if you're in Texas, again, on Wednesdays, they typically discount their tags and put out new clothes on Thursdays. So you have to get the schedule, girls. Y'all got to get the schedule. Okay, this is marked to size large, extra large, and it's true to size, guys. Her fit to fit is 19 to 22 for this cutie little baby tee. Again, she's Pepsi. Hi, Yuri. She's a little Pepsi baby tee with a little blue P and then the Pepsi. I'll run her if anybody needs her. I think I'm just going to run her for like a little $5 hauler. Again, this was like a cutesy little find. It wasn't necessarily in today's collection, but I was like, somebody needs her. I have too many fucking baby tees, you guys. So I am passing on her, but if you know, you know. You know I'm a baby T collector. So again, just a cutie. I'll probably run her for 5, get a little steal early on. Um, and yeah, then we'll start going. Okay. If you want the little baby tee again, best fit for like a large, you guys, to an XL. She's a cutie little stretch cotton tee. If you want the little Pepsi baby tee she's running, get her for a little steal, just as a thank you. You guys always show out and show up for my shows, so I'm really appreciative. I am going to be posting more shows today. Please bear with me. Let me know. I know you guys have been like asking me to bookmark and save. Thank you so much, Cassie. I might need to put pants on, y'all, because I'm like, look at me. Ugh. Like this dress be riding up, girls. I might need to put on some pants. I might need to put on a pair of pants. Please hold. Because I can already tell it's about to get scandalous. It's gonna get scandalous. I can feel it. Thank you again for your purchase. But yeah, you guys know I typically post my shows on Sundays, like for the week, but I promise you I'm going to get better about it and probably post it today because I think I only have one other show scheduled, girls. All right, let's get into that on a rack. If you guys see my butt from behind, please let me know so I don't get banned. Let me know. Thank you so much. Okay, queens, we have a lot of different types of tops. I'm going to just start running through the tops, the dresses. We have so many, like, I never really find a ton of Euro. I found like some slay ass Euro off the shoulder vibes. Like, this is crazy, you guys. I wanted to keep this one so bad. I love finding like little corset style tops like this. And I just felt like this was so crazy. Like, look at the sleeves, you guys. And even the top, it buttons all the way up. You obviously can unbutton it, so it's not as buttoned, but I like it buttoned up to the top. And then we have like Hawaiian vibes. So again, a huge mix today. We're kind of just going to get to running. I'll start with this top and we're going to go from there. But if you have like size requests or if you're looking for a specific type of clothing, let me know. Trench coat buttoned up to the top. If you know, you know. So we're going to start with this cutie little nylon girl. Her tab was ripped out, you guys. I want to say she's like small medium. She's that perfect like stretchy Hawaiian little cinched nylon top. I feel like this with a flowy white skirt. This with a flowy white skirt, such a cute vibe, so easy to style. And honestly, like the perfect little like throw on top. I feel like you can never have too many like slinky little floral tops for the summer. They're just so easy to throw over your swimsuit on vacation. Best fit, you guys, I would say like small, medium. So resting pit to pit is 16 and she goes to about 18. Hello, Biddy. Hi, Bree. How are you, Queen? I hope you guys are having a good day. I don't know why today feels like Friday. It's really weird. I feel like it's felt like Friday all week to me. I don't know. She is running if you need her, guys. Again, best fit for small, medium. If you want this cutie little Hawaiian nylon stretch tee. She's like the perfect little slinky baby tee. The perfect like summer tee, I would say. But yeah, running now if you need her. Best fit for a small, medium girlies because every single day is looks like. No, literally. I feel the same way. It's starting to get like nasty here. I don't know what it is. The weather in Texas is really crazy, you guys, though. I feel like nobody prepares you for that before you move here. Like, I never knew that. I never knew that. Okay, let's continue onward. If we're not on tops, let me know. I am having a prints and patterns show, too, coming up, guys, so bookmark that show. It's going to be crazy. We have this sexy little mock neck top, so I feel like she looks very unsuspecting, and then you can see that she actually is a cutout, so you'll be able to see through. I think this top is gorgeous. Not only the ombre, but you guys, the fact that you can like see through her, I feel like that's so sexy, so chic. She is a mock neck, so she'll be a high neck on. I love this pattern. The color, oh my god. Like this, even with like this lacy suit underneath, I feel like it'd be so crazy. But it is in the front and back. So again, you guys, she does have all these mesh pieces. Like these are all cutouts of her. And I love that we by default just call her she. Like I do that too. She's marked a size small. This is her branding, but she is made out of nylon, you guys. So you can see she's like a rayon nylon blend. She's very stretchy. I'm going to measure her pit to pit to give you a vibe because it's giving like small medium, I would say. Small medium because she is a stretchy gal. Her pit to pit is 16 to about 19. So yeah, could fit small up to a medium. Maybe like if you're a small chested large. Because again, she is very stretchy. And then she does zip up the back. So she will be a true mock neck that's like tight, which I love. Okay, I'm running her. If anybody does need her, get her for a Stiliana. This gorgeous little mesh top. Again, I feel like you just don't see tops like this. I feel like I've not found anything with these really cool like cutouts like that ever. But yeah, running now if you need her, guys. Best fit for a small medium. Small medium little cutout moment. and the ombre. You guys will definitely see her again if she doesn't sell the show. She will be in the prints and patterns because I love a print and a pattern. Okay, we're still on tops, or should we move to dresses? Dresses, skirts, question mark? I have a few, like for example, I feel like this could be worn, although I believe it is designed to be a poncho question mark. I think it might be a skirt though. Guys, look how fucking cute this is. I would wear this as a skirt personally. I'll do dresses for sure next. But you guys, look at how freaking cute this little poncho slash skirt is, question mark. It has this little ribbon detail as the tie at the waist. Let me put you guys down so you guys can really get the vibes. So you guys can get the vibes. I feel like this on your waist as a skirt would be so cute over like your swimwear. As you can see, it's like a iridescent kind of like stitching if you can within it. But yeah, she is adorable. Ooh, let me put this back up. Not me leaving you on the ground. Sorry, girls. Sorry, queens. But yeah, you guys get the vibes. She is adjustable. So for example, you could untie this and maybe stretch her a little bit. Let me see what this opening is, because I feel like it's actually kind of tiny. Ooh, Beans is here, y'all. Beans is here. Okay, so if you did want to wear this as a skirt, the waist of this skirt would be about 15, 16. So actually not too bad. 15 to 16 in the waist. So that's like a 30 to a 32. If you wanted to wear her as a skirt, obviously you could wear her as a poncho. And again, she does tie at the top. And she has the most beautiful threading. So just a really beautiful skirt. I feel like perfect for this summer. I'm going to run her if anybody needs her. Again, the waist tie would be about 15 to 16 in the waist. If you need her, she's running this beautiful little crochet poncho slash skirt question mark. But yeah, such a beautiful piece. I feel like you don't see a lot with like the ribbon in them. Such a beautiful little steal. Guys, I'm shocked. I really thought the girls would eat this up. I might have to wear her. I might have to wear her. Y'all know the drill. You guys know I always am like down to wear the clothes. Okay, let's continue on. We'll do dresses. We'll do dresses because that was our request. I have several different types. Should we start with the craziest? Should we start with the Versace, or is that a crazy start? She's a little Versace jeans couture. This is her size, you guys. So she's marked a size 40, which I think is like a size medium, I want to say. I'm not 100% sure. I will obviously take her measurements, but she's just a really beautiful floral print mini dress. It kind of gives me Betsy Johnson vibes in a way. But I have a few baby tees that are actually like this Versace print, and I love them. She is a true mini. It does come above the knee, y'all. Let me give you guys her pit to pit quickly. Let me give you guys her pit to pit quickly. Probably best fit for small medium. So her fit to pit is 16, you guys, to about 19. So small medium is what a size 40, I guess, is. I'll run her for 16 if anybody needs her. Get her for a steal. $16 for Versace is crazy. If you do need her, she's running this little Versace jeans couture moments. Crazy. You are going to get her for a $16 steal. Pre. Good job, girl. Thank you so much. But yeah, best fit for a small medium, you guys. This beautiful little Versace dress. The perfect little mini. Enjoy, Pre. Thank you so much for your purchase, girl. What a slay. What a good deal. A good ass deal, my queen. No, I love this dress, honestly. I love a little mini too. She also, I should have noted this, but she does have, oh my God, no, literally a steal. She does have a little slit too. Like she has slits on the side. So she's perfect. But that's what we're here for. Like that's why we're passing on the love. We are passing on the love, queens. I do appreciate it though. First sale of the show too. Yeah, girl. Oh wait, the shirt. Just kidding. Sorry. Not the first, but up there. Second. Okay, queens. Let's continue onward. We want to continue with dresses. I do have two sets as well. Let's do this dress next. I don't have a lot of sets, but I just have the two. So I'll show you guys those as well. This is a beautiful little halter neck dress. She does have like little beads on the back as well. I thought this print is so cute, you guys. You guys. You know I love like a paisley Poochie-esque vibe. And I feel like this is like the perfect bohemian like Poochie moment. I'm holding it kind of weird, you guys, because it's a very like it's like a halter top, obviously. And then the back is like backless. You can see she's a mini dress. Obviously, you would tie her at the top, and she does cinch in, so you can tie it like more cinched like that. And you see the vibes. She is from All That Jazz. I want to say this is like a musical maybe costume. I know All That Jazz is a musical, but she's cute nonetheless, girls. Like she's such a cute little mini dress. And again, the pattern is crazy. I was gonna say this for the prints and pattern show, but I was like, let me give this to the girls. Let me give this to the girls. This is what the hemline looks like on the bottom, so you get a vibe. I want to say this is best fit for like small, medium, you guys. You can see it's pretty tiny, but I'll give you a measurement of the Pit to Pit queens. Okay. Yeah, best fit for small, medium, y'all. It's 15 to about 17 Pit to Pit. 15 to 17 Pit to Pit queens. If you need her, she's running this cutie little dress. Again, 15 to 17 Pit to Pit. Best fit for small, medium. Thank you, girlies, for your bids. Get this gorgeous diva. Like, diva down, y'all. This is so cute. Thank you so much. Sasha Lise, I appreciate you, babe. Oh my God, girl. You're preaching to the choir. Look at me right now. Like, what's going on? I really need to put on some pants, but I just haven't left the live yet. Like, trust me. The thighs are honestly my downfall. It's so funny. Hi, Vintage Love. How are you, my love? It's so funny too because I feel like it's like all the things like you want like nice boobs. Well, at least me. It depends on like I guess the body type that you like. But I like being curvier, being thicker. But honey, it is so hard to dress and being like a vintage girly at that. Oh my God, like a thick vintage girly is so it's diabolical. That's why some of the pieces I be telling y'all, like, I just have to keep because I can't be finding them. But yeah, no, it is, being a thick vintage girly is definitely hard. And one of the girls that it's her and her sister, they own a crazy good vintage store in Miami called Umalu Vintage. But one of the sisters is like a little bit thicker too. And I swear she finds the same, like the best fucking pieces for like our body type. I'm like, where do you find these, girl? Where are they? Okay, queens, let's get into it. I forgot I also have this crazy one. This crazy beaded BB little like micro mesh moment. I think she is so cute. Like even with a simple mini skirt, you guys know I'm into prints, I'm into patterns. But yeah, I found her. I said, oh, one of the girls needs her. The tag was cut out. We'll just run this one now. But she is, hopefully you guys can see, she's like a true micro mesh. She's so cute though. Like I love a good BB moment. I love the leopard. I feel like this is so like could easily be styled so many ways. And it's like super light. Okay, best fit for medium to large, you guys. This is an 18 to about 21 Pit to Pit. So medium to large, if you need her, she's running. Get this cutie little bedazzled BB moment. She does have all of her jewels too. But best fit for medium to a large. She's very stretchy. So like you can see she's extremely stretchy. But it is a very thin like micro mesh. Thank you, queen. I hope you enjoy her. This sexy little moment. And thank you for your first purchase with me. Yay! Welcome to the club. Oh my God. Okay. And I hate when like streamers say that. Ew, oh my God, I just call myself a streamer. Not streamer. I know I'm streaming, but like I don't consider myself a streamer. It's very weird. Anyway, I do have a little goodie that will come with all of your guys' orders. Yes, I will do the Bagley next for my queens. I do have a piece, I'll show it to you. This will come with everyone's orders. The OG girls know already. But my new queens, to those who are like first purchasing, all of your orders will come with a cute little matchbox. They say Rich Girl Vintage. I design these every 3 months. So there is a full collection, like several different drops. This is what this one is. Of course, it's a heel stepping on a man because why would a man be here? But yeah, so cute. Please have your friends scan it on the back. That's how they can find me and come to my store here. I would appreciate it. It really is like my biggest form of like, not advertising, but kind of advertising my business. So yeah, get your little matchbox. If you order in today's show, you will get your matchbox. It'll come with your order in a cutie bag. But yeah, so find something you like, girls. I know a lot of you guys, like my OGs, have been asking me to put the collection up for sale, but I only keep like the extras for me, just for my little, like me remembering. I'll show you guys the other ones really quick, and then we'll do the Bagley. I promise, I promise, I promise. But yeah, I guess I hadn't really kept, oh shit. I guess I hadn't really kept enough extras of them, y'all. But yeah, these are the other versions that I've created. So this was the first one. It was my OG Rich Girl Vintage, just my logo. And I was dumb and I put it on both sides of the box, but whatever. This is my birthday edit, September 28th. I'm a Libra. I love dirty martinis. I love pink gingham. So I did a little Rich Girl Vintage edit. And then this is when I moved to Texas. This one I'm least happy with because they let the image be too small and it just, you know what I mean? Like it just irks me, but it's fine. It's still cute. So yeah. I will eventually, sell box matches. So if you wanted to do like, I want to buy a set of like all the different ones, that's coming, you guys. It just takes a lot of money to invest in it. So please bear with me. Support the store. And yeah. Okay, let's do the bag, Lee. Thank you again to everybody who's ordered thus far. I really do appreciate you guys. I try to like keep it cute, keep it fun, keep it branded. I feel like Whatnot, this is like a deeper combo, but I feel like Whatnot is kind of becoming a bit more of like dollar starts, like run everything from the bins. And that's just not my style. So I'm hoping I can still carve out my niche on here. I like doing it more curated. I like it to be a bit bougier. No shade to the people that do it that way. I'm not trying to shade them. But yeah. So if you're in this little corner of the internet, I appreciate you. Jen, oh my God, how are you, babe? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Badgley Mishka, let's get into her. This is from their Belle collection. This is what she looks like. Here's what her tag says. I do have, thank you, Erin. That was really sweet of you. I do have small. I don't know if I have extra small. I will see. This is marked a US size 10, you guys. So best fit for like a medium. It's a Euro 34. It is one of those like, this gives me such Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen vibes. If you know, you know, from like the early Y2K 10s, like this with their Balenciaga city bag was all the rage. They were huge Badgley Mishka fans. It does have like this under dress if you wanted to wear it, or you could kind of rock it without and just rock the deep V, which I like. But I'll measure her and we'll get to getting, you guys. Get this crazy. She's fully beaded on the front. Like, oh my God. So pretty. I feel like Badgley Mishka is an underrated brand, right? Oh my God. Yeah. I'm very like hit or miss on dollar starts. I have tried it before. Like, don't get me wrong. I feel like when you first join Whatnot, everybody kind of tries it. Okay, guys, resting though is 17, and then she does stretch to like 21. So she's definitely fit for like medium up to a large. Hello, Jay. Bitch, I thought she was in Miami. I thought I just saw your story getting on the plane. The We Work in Wynwood. Oh my God. Okay, yes, I was gonna say, I'm like, I just saw you on the plane, sis. Well, I love that. We tuned in from all different time zones. I miss Miami, you guys. Okay, she is running. If you want the Badgley Mishka, she's running. Again, best fit, you guys, from medium to large. This beautiful, flowy. She is like a drop waist, so she'll cinch, and then she'll be a mini. Hopefully you can see my legs underneath it. But yeah, she is gorgeous. I'm shocked. I'm shocked, shocked, shocked. She also, I thought, had pockets, but I guess she doesn't. So thank God I didn't say that. But yeah, just a beautiful moment. And again, if she doesn't sell today, you'll have a chance to get her in the Prints and Pattern show, because this is so up my alley. Look at all the prints. Ah, okay, y'all. Let's continue on. Are we still on dresses, or should we move on to tops/skirts? I do have a few sets as well. So I thought sets could be a vibe. This one, you guys know I love green. You guys, it comes with the most beautiful, like asymmetrical, pleated, almost like fairy style skirts. And then it also comes with this really beautiful fairy blouse. I just love them. I mean, I don't know if I'd wear them together, but I think just having them as two separate pieces are so functional and cute. I love a baby doll blouse, especially with like these gorgeous fairy sleeves. So I'm open to running them together, or I'm open to separating them. So if somebody was like just interested in the top or the skirt, I'm open to either. I'm not really tethered to a sets queen. I don't know. You guys let me know. They're both marked a size small, you guys. So I could run them as one, like if you wanted to buy both pieces, or we could just run them if somebody was interested in like skirt versus top. So these are one of the sets. Let me know what you guys would prefer. The other set is kind of like a same but different vibe. Meaning I could run it separate or together. I love when these little dresses come with like these gorgeous little overshirts. So I do have this really pretty pink rosette, like watercolor dress. It's a mini, and she has the most beautiful hemline. I love that like tulip hem. But it also does come with this little top over it, which I feel like you could easily style by itself. Like, look how cute this is. I love it. So yeah, I have two sets. I know, and so pink. Like together it would be extremely pink, which again, I still think is really cute. Like when you put this under it, it really is like such a beautiful piece together. But I feel like, again, you could also do it separately. So I love their stuff. You guys, I always find positive attitudes. And honestly, it's always such silly stuff. So should I run them separately then? Do you want just the top? Because I'm not tethered to running them together. But I also don't really wear sets. So maybe that's why, question mark? Okay, let me measure it really quick, and then I will give you the vibes. The size tag is cut off in this one in the top, but I will measure her. She is a tie front as well. I think she's so cute. I love pink, you guys. I've been such a pink like slore lately. Also, bring back slore. Does nobody say that anymore? When I was in high school, I loved Slore. It's like slut and whore together. And I just think it's so much classier. I don't know. You love it. You guys tell me. Okay, y'all, it's 19 to about 21 pit to pit. So this is busted for a large. Large up to XL for the top. Yeah, right? Slore is cute. I feel like Slore is much more like appropriate. That was like such a term. If you do want this top she's running, she's best fit for a large, you guys. I would say up to an XL. You do have adjustability. Like again, you can tie this. I have it tied pretty tight, but even resting, it was like a large. Such a cute little top. Thank you, queens, for your bids. Erin, my love, I appreciate you. You beauty queen. I love that profile pic, girl. I think it's so cute when people have like their bae in their pic. I want a bae who has me in his profile pic. Oh, that was popping in high school 2010. Okay, right? That's what I'm saying. Oh, shout out you and your hubby. Hi, Alexia. That's what I'm saying. I feel like that was like peak 2010. When did you guys graduate high school? I graduated in 2014. When did you guys graduate high school? That's the poll. 20. Okay, period. That's what I was like, you get it. So you're like in that same 2010s. Do we want the dress? I'll run the dress as well. Did somebody say 2024? Melissa, cut the cameras. As a youngest child, that pained me because I felt like I was literally, oh, thank you, Alina. I really appreciate that. Am I the oldest on here? Erin, no. No, I have people all the time in my lives that pop out. Like literally, it's so funny to me. My lives are either like women older than me or so many people younger. I feel like there's not a lot of I'm also 18 years old, born in 1992. Me. I was born in 2006. That's crazy. As somebody born in 1996, like I still can't fathom. I think it's because I'm a youngest child, like being born in the 2000s. Like I'm like, what? Maybe if I had a younger sibling that was born in the 2000s, it just doesn't seem real. Like I'm like, what? But I forget. I'm like, damn, people born in the 2000s are like 21 plus. I'm gonna almost be 30. Like I'm gonna be 29 this year. I love aging though. I think it's such a privilege to get older, especially as women. Like we are so beautiful and powerful. The older we get, we just sink into that deeper, like, oh, okay, y'all, for the dress part of that top, because I'm gonna run the dress, it's 18 to 21. So medium large. Medium large if you want her. This beautiful little rosette, rosy pink mini dress. Again, when you do wear her, I feel like she'll be a lot more fitted, but super cute. She is running now if you need her medium to large, girls. Medium to large. Our little water, like, I guess watercolor style vibes when they show you you're at 21. I know. Isn't that crazy? Those little like liquor manometers or whatever. Okay, are we still on dresses? Are we still on dresses? Because I will continue. We still have several sexy little moments. Okay, yes, we're still on dresses. I got 2 years left. That's crazy. I'm loving that for you, girl. I really didn't drink until I was 21 either. So I feel like you're almost there. This is a little vintage moment. This is actually OG Windsor store, you guys. Look at this tag. OG Windsor. It's so crazy to see the white tag with the black because now it's the opposite. This is marked a size 7'9". This is just one of those really beautiful floral mesh dresses. I love the bottom hemline, how it's kind of like a raw hem. And then you guys, I just love that it's literally 2 layers of mesh, just one over the other. Like I hope you can kind of see it, but it is so pretty. So if you're looking for like a really beautiful, almost like floral style paisley gown, this is so cute. She is a mini. I know, literally. She is a mini. She's a true mini. She comes well above the knee. And then she has your cutie little straps. She's bested for small, medium, you guys. She's 15 to 18 pit to pit. 15 to 18 pit to pit. If you need her, she is running. Get this cutie little Windsor vibe for a steal, girls. Best fit, again, small, medium. Small, medium for a cutie little dress. For a cutie little dress. Thank you, Erin. This is like the pattern up close. I feel like this is perfect too for like 4th of July. Like I hate to bring it to that level, but it really is. I feel like you can wear this as a cutie little 4th of July dress. Thank you, Erin, again. I appreciate you, queen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, she totally will. I have so many of you guys too that buy for like your daughters or siblings or things like that. Jackson! Hello, Diva. Diva is like totally my new term too. I'm like, is Queen retired and we're all on Diva now? I feel like I've seen it so much on TikTok. I cannot stop saying Diva. I'm fully on the Diva wave. Fully on the Diva wave, doll. Yes, I have some small mediums. Are we looking for tops or dresses? Yeah, right? Like Diva is so in. Diva is so in. And I feel like it's just more harsh. Like it's more smooth than saying C-U-N-T. Not that I'm against using that word, but I feel like people now are like, blam, 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 blam. It's like, baby, we at the grocery store, okay? I'm not trying to sit here and be seeing see you next Tuesday with a 7-year-old grabbing milk. Like, honey, this is just, even I get a little like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So it's like, I was gonna say, it's not that I'm against it. Like, I really am here for it. Drop it every once in a while. But if you're like constantly spamming it, I'm like, I think it's just how I was raised. Literally, it'd be scaring me. I jump scare. I'm a little bit like, oof, like the rose corset. I'm telling you, I'm so happy you love that rose corset, girl. I was obsessed with it. And when it did not sell, I had that corset in like 4 shows. And I'm like, you guys, I'm telling you, it is fire. So I'm glad you love it. I'm glad you also got it in 2 days. Shout out USPS. They've been on my backs. They've been doing good. I clutch my pearls. Me clutching my damn pearls every time. Okay, let's do a crazy size small. This one I was gonna wait a little bit, but y'all, BB Moda. BB did have like a high fashion line. I don't know if you guys knew this. She's like a little BB Moda girl, but she had a European. So BB had obviously like the BB we know and see, and then they had like Moda. They had different little outlets, obviously like tiers almost. She is so beautiful. She's marked a size small. She is this crazy lace girly. Look at the sleeves, you guys. It's like lace applique. Obviously you can see the bottom right now has a little bit of a like it's just open a little bit. It's just the most slay. Like now this we can use CUNT. This top is it. This with like a little lace bralette. I feel like something cute underneath. Or even like a long skirt. Like I have this crazy beautiful maxi skirt. I feel like these in like a monochrome moment would be so crazy. So cute. Yes, I will post it up soon. No, I literally love it. Okay, queen. So we'll do her next. She's marked a size small, you guys. The collar is also like the beautiful lace as well, completely unlined. Just an iconic piece. Like I love BB so much. Bring back BB, bring back Cachet. We be talking about this all the time in my lives, but what is like your OG brand that you would bring back? If you could only bring back one, which one would it be? Like one mall brand, one store that's closed down. You only got one, sis, and that's what you're wearing forever. I don't have any Caprice Toxic Fairy. I'm sorry, my love. Okay, y'all. Best fit, you guys. She's a 16 to about an 18. So small to medium. Small to medium if you need her. She is running. Get this little cutie while you can. Small to medium, you guys. 16 to 18. Crazy lace detailing with the zipper and obviously the beautiful appliques. Like the details go crazy on this. Definitely not finding something like this. Okay, limited suit, Juicy from the 2000s. Wait, Melissa, I have a Juicy suit. Do you want to see it? Wait, that's crazy that you mentioned that because I did not even remember that I pulled it for this. Thank you, queens. I appreciate you. Wait, I've never seen Kathy Van Zealand. I've never heard of that. What is that? Thank you guys so much for your bids. She is crazy and she deserves the love. I'm appreciative. Mara, my love. One profile picture, babe. A moment of silence. Okay, we love a baddie. Enjoy her. Thank you so much for supporting Rich Girl. Welcome to RGV. I appreciate you. Yes, let me show the yes, big purse print. Okay. McBling vibe. Okay. Maybe I have heard of that. Are those the like baby tees that people are talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? I feel like I saw a TikTok on that. They're like all those baby tees that went really viral that were like McBling from the early 2000s, like Lindsay Lohan, Britney would wear them. Maybe it's that. Okay, well, what other mall brands? I think mine, dead ass, you guys, would be Cachet. Like, I think Cachet would be the one that I brought back. I love their shiz, y'all. It's really toxic, honestly. Okay, I mentioned a Juicy tracksuit because I literally pulled this. This is my personal. I only have one of them, but I never wear her. I literally never wear her. So you're going to get a steal today because you're going to get both pieces. I'll run both pieces for $16. Like, I just, I bring my girls the goods. I'm not looking to like tax on it. I just, again, it's a personal that I do not wear. She is a navy. She's gorgeous. She's literally not been worn in, I want to say, eons. She's marked a size large, you guys. But obviously, you know how Juicy goes. Here's what the pants look like. Again, she's the very small mediums by any chance. Yes, I do have small mediums. Not in this. I only have this one suit. But yeah, she is. Cece, oh my God, hello, my love. She is a size large in both parts. I would say probably best fit for a medium though, because they run so tiny. This is what the back looks like. So she's at good navy. She's the little pockets. Again, you guys, I've had this for eons. I've just not worn her. So she is in perfect, like, look, you can see the hanger on the velvet because she's just been hanging in my closet, literally. So that is the pants. And then this is what the top looks like. It's a very simple, just regular jacket. And she has nothing on the back or anything. So again, she's like a very cutesy, unsuspecting one. I'm not really a huge like McBling logo girl. So I just got like a very cute navy, whatever. Wait, stop. That is so cute, pre. Okay, so yeah, mark the size large, you guys. You're gonna get both pieces. I'll run them for 16. Get it for a steal, y'all. I feel like you can't even get a juicy hoodie right now for $16. You can't even get a juicy shirt for $16, much less both pieces. So she is running. If you do need her, grab her while you can, girls, because this is a crazy good deal. Thank you so much, Toxic Fairy. Get her while you can, y'all. I appreciate it. Best fit for, I would say, like a size medium. Medium. Crazy Toxic Fairy. I thought someone was going to fight you over it. Girl, you are God's favorite. You are God's favorite. Thank you so much and enjoy her. I'm just happy she's going to a good home. Like, honestly, she deserves it. She was not doing me any good in my closet, queen. Oh, you there? No, literally. Okay, thank you so much again. Let's continue onward, shall we, queens? Shall we, queens? Okay. Good luck. She's God's favorite. It's not my size. No, literally. I know. I only have the one. I'm sorry, you guys. I literally am not a huge. I know Juicy's like really resurged. I feel like I was not overly like a crazy huge Juicy girl. But we have several other pieces we can show. Let's run this one next. We'll do more skirts and stuff too. See, sorry, wait, my nails are long as hell. No, you're totally fine, girl. This is vintage Rampage. Somebody obviously cut this tag, but I can tell. I love when you can sleuth from like the top of the tag and you're like, oh, I know what this is. So yeah, vintage Rampage. She's literally the cutest, especially for my silver girls. I'm a silver girl myself. Yes, I love Betsy Johnson. I love Betsy Johnson. Wait, T, that your mom was? I feel like this is so funny because I feel like the girlies, at least that I know that were like really into fashion, their moms didn't do shit. Like my mom, like doesn't wear makeup, never cared about fashion, purses, like just did not like, yeah, right? Like you knew she was a baddie, Toxic Fairy, if she was wearing that. My mom's a baddie, but she was just never like that. Like my mom does not care about shopping. She's always hated it. So it's very interesting because I feel like I turn out the exact opposite. Like now my daughter will have, the collection de collection, at all those pieces. So it's so interesting how it like matters. If you had a mom or like a grandmother that's like fly and left you all that stuff, I'm jealous, thoroughly jealous. You're God's favorite. And count your blessings. Okay, I never want to hear you complaining. In a different stuff. Oh my, no, literally her original. Oh my god, I love that. I love that. Yes, that's what I'm saying. See, I wish I was like stealing a Taurus, and that's how we knew she was a baddie. And that's what I'm saying. I'm a Libra, so I feel like it's like okay, it's written in the cards. My kids are gonna be like, oh, my mom is it. She's that girl. My mom is a Virgo, and I feel like she's just way more practical. Like she was very like, why would I spend money on this like that? Yes. Oh my god, I love when we get into astrology, you guys. Yes. Okay, my grandmother, she's a Gemini, and she's very into the shits. My grandmother is the one that I get my thrifting gene from because that girl loves to thrift. She has so many like mink coats and just things that she's thrifted. So she's the one I've taken a lot of stuff from. But yeah, I don't know. My mom was not about it. If you were one of the lucky ones, girl, we jealous. Okay, this shirt is obviously like a little tie front wrap top, so it's adjustable. I believe it was supposed to be for a size small medium. So resting when it is tied, it's at about 17. So actually more like a medium. 17 to 18 pit to pit. Obviously, again, you can cinch her in the front. But she is like the coolest, like silver mesh. You can see how iridescent she is. Also, shout out, you guys. These are my natural nails. I've been doing manicures at home. You see the material. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Me taking a literal, like me complimenting myself on live is hilarious. But yes, this is like the little sleeves. Again, just a cute little throw on. I feel like you could wear this with the skirt. You could wear it like so easily. Just a cute little, my feet would be screaming. I'm telling you, I will not show my toes because they're not looking good, but you guys, my nails I do every week because I just refuse to sit at the nails. I can't do it, you guys. The ADHD is not going to let me. She is running now if you need her. Again, small, medium, this beautiful like iridescent vintage Rampage moment. Very cute tie front. Very cute tie front. Love the pleats on the back. Going to snatch you in. And we just love a little silver like shimmy moment. That's what I'm saying. It's not that I even like I said this the other day and I was gonna make a TikTok about it. My like favorite hobby is truthfully taking care of myself. Like I love self-care. I love doing facials on myself. I love microderming my face. I like will dye my hair at home. Not that I'm saying you need to do all these things yourself. I just like I'm not gonna pay a bajillion dollars to do it. But you guys, I feel like taking care of your nails and things like that are easy. If you are somebody that likes long, intricate nails, like fire, go do it, you can go get them done. I was going to get like my regular fucking shellac with like it was like my nail color, you know what I mean? So I was like, why am I spending so much money to like get my nails like that? Like you just need to take the fake nails off and give it time because baby, these were nasty for like a month and a half. You know what I'm talking about too. When like you finally decide to do your natural nails and you're like, all right, I'm gonna let them grow out. Let me take the fake ones off. Those nails are so thin, they're paper thin, they're brittle, they're not cute, they look ugly. Yes, exactly. I feel like you just eventually get done, but also I just wanted to save the money. I don't like going into the nail salon because I was always the person that would come in with AirPods and it made me feel rude. Like I'm like, am I ignoring you? Like I'm not meaning to, but like you get the vibe. Okay, queens, let's continue onward because I really do have so much stuff today. Who has the long, intricate nails? See, but that's what I'm saying. If that's what you like, then go like that. It makes sense to pay the money. But I was paying like $60, especially in Miami, girl. You get like gel polish on your nails and it's like $70. So I was kind of like, all right, I'm over this. And I'm like going in and I'm not enjoying it. I don't like sitting. I definitely have ADHD. So I don't like sitting there for like hours at a time and like, So I don't know. Yeah, see, that is so cute. I feel like doing it like yourself is low key a flex. You know what I mean? Like I love it. And I love when I always get compliments on my natural nails, which is hilarious. But I'll tell people, I'm like, oh, it's just my natural nail. And they're like, oh my God, how do you get them so shiny? I'm like, girl, I literally just file my nails probably like every day, every other day, very lightly. And then I take this clear coat off and I put it back on every week. I love that. Okay, yes, your girl. I was gonna say if it's like cool, any like I have leopard and cheetah. Yes, queen. I don't have any leather today. Yeah, I don't think so. But I love it. I love it too. Okay, this is like a very intricate like mini dress, you guys. I hope you can see when it's not on the vibes because it is crazy. It's one of those little Y2K mini dresses. Obviously, it'll fit really tight on your hips right here. And then it's more flowy, like off the shoulder. So you'll wear it open, you guys. The sleeves, the print, like, oh my God, I love this down. Obviously, the sides are ruched, so you can adjust them if you want it to be a bit longer. I like it like a little short mini dress vibe, but I feel like this with some little kitten heels or even like a pair of sexy boots would be such a vibe. She is a little Venus girl. She's Lascana for Venus. I'm not really sure what Lascana is, but yeah, made in Albania. She's marked a size small, you guys, or a size 36. I would say she's definitely like small medium. She's very slouchy. And I love that. It's just like a cute slouchy vibe. Her pit to pit is it's so stretchy, you guys. It's like resting at like 18 to 24. You could wear this for a lot of sizes. Size ambiguous, you guys. Size ambiguous. Marked to small could fit literally up to like a large because of her adjustability. Okay, she is running if you do need her. But yeah, she has the cutest little ties on the side. I just love this. I think this is so cute. Thank you, Erin. You see the vision. You see the vision. Okay. You've been getting the collection today. And I'm appreciative of that. But it is the cutest little, like, I don't know, mock neck little dress. You guys know I love a pattern. This was another one that I was like, should I save this for the pattern show? And I don't think so. Thank you, Erin. I appreciate you, Queen. Um, but yeah, y'all. I'm trying to get my creative juices flowing today. Flowing. Because I'm trying to plan out more shows. Actually, let me put that in the comments. Put that in the comments, y'all. Or what shows are you liking right now on Whatnot? Like when you come on, what do you like to see? Like what are you looking for? What are what are you looking at? Oh, fairy theme. Okay, fairy and like cottage themes do really well too. Backless or string tied shirts. Backless? I don't think I have any backless today, babe. I don't have any backless shirts. I don't think so. I have like halters, like for example, this halter dress, beaded. Irene, I love beaded too, like beads, sequins, summer crochet. Okay, crochet and beaded. It Girl ones. I love the It Girl ones too. I feel like Fairy has been a huge, huge, huge one too. So this is the last like halter piece that I have, Melissa. She is a size small. I think she's marked a size 4. Okay, she's from B Darlin. Doo-doo-doo. Yes, I'll do the light pink long sleeve next, my love. She's a gorgeous little black little halter mini, and I love the green satin. I think this is so cute. I also just, again, your chest. I don't know if you have as big of boobs as me, but yes, she is so adorable. Ibiza has been such a huge theme lately. I've seen that a lot. I feel like every creator, like all of my mutuals, have been doing that. So yeah, she is. I'm into. I know. I was gonna say you definitely love like Avril black like fairy vibes, which I love too. I wear a lot of black. No, I say that as I'm like standing in full black. I feel like I feel like it I don't know, it really accentuates the vibe. I love black. I definitely do. So it's very nylon and stretchy. So resting, she's like at a 15 and she stretches to about an 18. I wear a triple D and I'll show you what the coverage I guess kind of looks like on my boob. So I definitely feel like it could fit a regular D. Like she's actually pretty spacious. Okay. If you need her, she is running again, best fit for small up to a medium, you guys. This beautiful little mini baby doll dress. And then she does have this cute little green satin like underlayer. And I just think that is so cute. Such a cutie little like moment. And here's what the back looks like. So this is the last like halter dress that I have. I don't have any more halters, I think, in today's show. I do have another, like a few other dresses, but yeah, it reminds me of Chico from Kim Possible. Amen, girl. I love that. Wait, I I kind of want to have an Ibiza show. I feel like I've never been to Ibiza though, so I'm like, is this fraudulent behavior? I'm not sure. This is probably one of my favorite dresses. It's Nicole Miller, made in the US, which we love, marked a size 10. But you guys, this whole thing is embroidered. Look at how cute that is. So she's ruched on the side. She's going to fit so nicely, like as you can see when you put her on. She'll obviously fit very cutesy and very fitted. She is like a mini. She comes right above the knee on me. But you guys, I've never seen anything like fully embroidered. Like you see how it has such pretty gold foiling too. Such a crazy, 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 crazy vibe. Like I just haven't seen anything so embroidered like this. So she does zip down the back, as you can see, and then again, all this cuteness. She's very pleated. She is a little wrap dress, and obviously she's a mini, but I feel like the side ruching is what really does it. Like when you wear it, it's gonna be so tight and fitted on. She does have stretch to her, you guys. So I hope you can see like she does stretch a little bit. Marked a 10. Let me give you like accurate measurements of her though. I wanted her to fit me so bad. She does not fit me, unfortunately. So if you're my size, meaning chest wise, she was too small for my boobs. But I love a embroidered dress like this and like black and pink. Pit to pit, y'all, is like 16 and a half, 17 to about 19. So 16 and a half, 17 to 19. If you need her, she's a running. If you want this cutie little dress, again, fully embroidered, you guys. Crazy girl. Fully embroidered. And she is ruched. She's just so pretty. Yes, and I will also show the pink shirt too. I'm sorry that I think somebody asked me that. Running now, you guys, if you need her, best fit for like a medium, probably like medium territory is probably the best fit for her. Okay, what was the first one? Somebody asked me about the pink. I want to say long sleeve. She's a cutie little simple girl. I feel like you can never go wrong with these types of blouses, especially in the summer, like just to be tucked into some jeans, just to wear over like a swim top. This is a little vintage Nicola moment. She's marked a size large, but she's just a really beautiful pleated top. And I love the pink. Like you cannot go wrong with pink. She does have a raw hem at each point. I know, me too, right? And I like that it's like more of a satin material on the collar and then all the way buttoned down. Like I feel like that gives it a bit more structure. But obviously on, she would be a bit more structured on and you could style her. But I love the pink. I love pleats. I feel like it's very versatile. And I love pink like this, as you guys know. Okay, I'll give you her pit to pit and then we'll run her and I will do the other request after. But yeah, she's definitely a true size large. Pit to pit, y'all, is 19 to about 23. So she is versatile, babe. If you need her, she's running. Very, very cutesy little moment. I think she's so cute. Thank you so much for the skin compliment too. I appreciate you, babe. I will show you the blue next to the orange. Blue next to orange. Is it a skirt? Probably it is. But yes, probably is a skirt. Are you talking about this one? This is a skirt. So all of these are skirts, guys. Let's get into those. I'll show you the skirties. This is a little BCBG Max Azaria. She's marked a size medium, you guys. She is the cutest. I love these. Like this pattern, so floral, so Hawaiian. Of course exactly. But look at the little hemline. I love that it has like the asymmetrical hemline and a little slit right here. I think that's so cute. So yeah, she's marked a size medium, you guys. She's a little high-low, cutie little summer skirt. This is what the back looks like. So she's really pretty pattern. Like I just love this pattern. Look at all the different florals. And you guys know, again, patterns, color, Janae. Like, that's going to be me. Okay, I am sorry if I'm flashing you guys. I'm sorry. I need to control myself on the internet. Okay. Guys, this waist is like a 13.5 to about a 17, 18. So she's pretty stretchy. She can fit small up to a size large. If you need her, I'll run her. Small up to a size large, you guys. Her waist resting is about a 14.5 while I'm showing you the back. So this is what the front looks like. She's like a beautiful little high-low moment. And again, I just love these pieces. I think they're so cute. I love, love, love the pattern of this skirt. So very flowy, very like aquatic floral vibe. Aquatic floral vibe. Okay, let's do this one. We'll show all the skirts again. And we'll go through the sketties. This one is the only like full length. You guys have been asking me so much for like full length cotton skirts kind of. And low-key, I don't know why I've not been able to source that many. But yeah, I found one for you guys. She's cotton. She's marked a size large. She's a true size large, you guys. But she's so beautiful and full length. I cannot find like maxis like this. I feel like I can only really find middies. So true size large. This is so cute. I do not have the Versace queen. She already sold, which honestly was probably my fault. I should have waited because I don't know. I think I sold her too quickly. I only had one person bid on her, so T. But sorry, queen. I promise I will find more for the girls. But yeah, I do have this beautiful, again, skirt. She is probably best fit for like a large, extra large. I would probably have to wear her a little bit lower waisted. But I will give you the measurements on the waist of this one. So yeah, the waist of this is like 17, 18. So best fit for an extra large. Large, extra large if you need her, guys. She's running. Large and extra large. She's running if you do need her. Get her while you can. Look at the bottom. Look at the beautiful crochet inlets. Thank you so much for your bid, my love. But yeah, best fit for a large or an XL. And this is what the back looks like. Just beautiful. Thank you so much for your first purchase. Such a good first purchase too. I feel like you can never go wrong with skirts like these. Skirts like these. I do not have any bags today, babe. No bags today, just clothing. To be fair, I feel like I don't really find as many stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I don't find as many accessories, but I am on the lookout. So be prepared, queens. Cheetah. Yes. Okay. I'll show you some things that I thought maybe I don't have it anymore. I actually don't think I have it anymore. Where did it go? I thought I had a cheetah thing that I had put in here, but I don't think I do. Really, the only cheetah / animal print you guys left in today's show is the Baglanishka gorgeous girl. She is obviously a mini dress. She does come with a little underdress, so you don't have to wear it if you don't want to, but that's what you see peeking out. Like a little modesty cover. This is the most like animal print I have in today's show. I am having a show, let's say Wednesday. I believe it's on Friday or Saturday. That's prints and patterns. So check out that show as well, you guys. I will have more there. And you'll see some of these pieces as well. But I will run the Badgley just in case you are interested in her, y'all. She's marked a size 10. She's marked a US size 10. Best fit for like a medium to a large. Her pit to pit was like 19 almost at its widest. 1920. So she's definitely oversized. Could be worn, I would honestly say, from like medium up to XL. If you need her, she's running. But yeah, best fit for like medium to up to an XL. But yeah, it's such a good print. I like mixing the prints too. And I just love a mini dress. Obviously it's kind of a drop waist, so it'll be a bubble hem like this. And the bottom will come up a little bit more, but so slay. Very Mary Kate Ashley Olsen. No, I totally get it, queen. Okay, y'all. Let's continue on. I'm still so gagged about this skirt. The only skirt that I have, I will show some XL, yes. The only other skirt that I have, this is marked a size large, you guys. That's like not like a fairy skirt, but like a cottagecore kind of like cotton skirt. It is 100% cotton. This one is a midi. She does obviously tie at the waist, and then she's this beautiful eyelet at the bottom. I think the bottom is just so pretty. So she is lined up until this bottom part. So obviously like she's lined up here, and then the bottom is unlined. But she is marked a size large. Obviously she does have stretch. So I would say best fit for medium because her resting is like a 28. Let me measure it again just to make sure. Yeah, resting is like a 14 to 15 in the waist, and then she does stretch to like an 18, 19. So best fit for, I would say anywhere from like medium up to XL. If you are looking for a cute little simple white summer skirt, we have this beauty. Again, very mix and match vibes. I feel like you could wear this literally with anything. But yeah, she's a cutie. A good little skirt. Best fit for a medium up to a large, you guys. Medium to a large. Okay, so I have this skirt. Let's just go through all the skirts quickly. And then we will do the end. This skirt, I'm still gagged. Again, could be a poncho, could be a skirt. I would probably wear it as a skirt, and I will, because I think she's so cute, especially as a V. Such a pretty little moment. Like, look at all the iridescence to her, you guys. So you could wear her as a poncho if you want in like the winter, or you could wear her as like a beach cover up in the summer. This opening, the neck opening, is 14 to 15 in the waist. So 28 to 30, you would be able to squeeze, like to wear this on your hips if you wanted, or you could wear it a little bit lower waisted if you were not. But yeah, I think it is so cute. I just feel like this again for the beach is so slay. And I've yet to see something with like thread in it like that. So I'm gonna run her again if you do need her again. The waist opening. Oh my god, my eye. Oh, okay. The waist opening 14 to 15. So if you are like a 28 to 30 in the waist, tap in. Thank you, Cassie. You see the vision. So pretty. Like so versatile, girl. You're getting like two pieces in one. Such a slay. Thank you, Queen. And thank you for your bid. I love the bottom too. Or like even a festival. I feel like you could wear this many ways. I saw her and I was like, I have to get her. I do not care. Do not care that it is the winter or that it is the summer. Do you guys do that? Like when you thrift, are you thrifting only seasonally or do you like thrift and look for stuff all year long and like you don't really care about the seasons? Let me know. I feel like I don't really care about the seasons, but also I get it, you know? I don't know if I really like give that much of a shit. Yo, what is going on with this eye? For like 50 sweatsuits. No, seriously. That's when like I let myself like sometimes go. I feel like doing this as a full-time job has helped me like fine tune. So I'm not just like shopping for like 60 leather jackets. But yeah, I definitely am like, you shop also. I know New England is crazy. It's probably so cold at certain points. Okay, somebody was asking about large, extra large. I have a few tops that would fit large, extra large, you guys. This one is marked a size large. It's from Keith Lee collection or Kathy Lee collection. Keith Lee, not me talking about the food review, man. Keith Lee. Yes, we will do more mediums as well. I'm gonna go through what we have. So this one's unlined, as you can see, but it is the most beautiful, literally, it is the most beautiful, literally the most beautiful, like mesh top. And I was trying to show this. Seriously, I'm starving. It has like the most beautiful iridescence to it. Like it really does have gold foiling throughout. So again, cute little Keith with the call me Keith, y'all. Call me Keith. That'll be like our running joke. So yeah, let me know. I will run her. This is again best for like large to an XL, but she's a perfect little baby tee. I love a crochet baby tee. And I love these floral crochet tops. I will never stop getting them. I think they're so underrated. Like texture elevates an outfit. I think people like always accessorize, and I'm like, texture can make the accessory, guys. Okay, 19 to 23 is her pit to pit, y'all. If you do want her, she's running 19 to 23, large to XL. This beautiful like crochet mesh baby tee. But again, best fit for large to an XL. She is unlined, you guys. I feel like the pattern just disguises how unlined it is. But yeah, it is so cute. I have something very similar to that in a size small medium. So this would be a best fit if you like that similar vibe. This one is lined. So you could, if you wanted to, you could cut out the lining. Like, I mean, you don't have to wear it with the lining. But it does have unlined or lined. And then this is what the sleeves look like. It's just a cute, I love the pink, like a cute little pink baby tee. Again, I feel like you could wear this so many ways. This is actually a different brand. This is Brittany Black Petite. She's marked a PM, petite medium. So she'll be definitely more of like a baby doll fits, which again, fits the vibes. Fits the vibes. Her pit to pit, you guys, is like 16 to 19. So small medium on a her if you need her. I'm gonna like flash run the tops really quick. But yeah, if you need her, best fit for small medium. She's a cutie. Like look at how pretty all the foiling is. So cute. Small medium, you guys. This gorgeous little like eyelet, very baby doll vibes, like coquette almost baby doll vibes, you know what I mean? I love a good little pink moment. Okay, we're gonna keep going through the rack, you guys, and power through everything. I have this gorgeous nylon little Hawaiian style top. I feel like again this is the perfect summer top. Like even this with like the little white skirt, like just something simple, you know? Something for the summer. I know a lot of people don't like to mix patterns, you know I do. But yeah, I think she's so cute. She doesn't have a tag. Her tag was cut out. I think on both of them, yeah. Her tag was cut out, you guys, but her pit to pit is resting at about a 15, and then she does stretch to about a 19. So she can stretch small to large, you guys. Small to large. This nylon beauty, small to large, does have a lot of stretch, but she's a perfect like nylon little tank baby tee moment. And I love the Hawaiian print. I think this is so summer coated. Like if you're going to Hawaii, if you're going to the islands, a little baby tee with like cute swimsuit bottoms, I feel like that is the vibe for this one. Yes, we can show the hot pink dress. This mini cutie is to die for. Sorry if you guys again are seeing my BUTT. I'm trying to get this together. So cute. So she is a little mini moment. She has these beautiful watercolor like rosettes all over her. I love the watercolors. I just think it's such a cute little like flattering moment. Like this with a cute pair of kitten heels. Simple. You're wearing this dress to brunch. You're going out with the girls. You're going to church like the good girls do. Like you're doing it all. Her pit to bit. This is positive attitudes, y'all. Her pit to bit is 17 to about 20. So she's like a medium, I would say, up to a large. Medium to large if you do need her. Here she is. Here is she is. But yeah, she is running if you need her. Medium to a large. She's pleated to the gods as well. So she's a body hugger. But yeah, just a cute little mini. Like such a perfect little mini dress to wear out and about. I feel like a very classic little mini moment. I haven't showed a few of the dresses. Please hold. I do also have a set left. I have this gorgeous mesh. I know how crazy you guys go for mesh, and you know how crazy I go for a pattern. It is from the brand Johnny Heaven, which I think is like a very similar one to what is the brand called? Sweet Pea? To Sweet Pea, I think. I don't know. I think it's called Sweet Pea. She is so cute. Like I love when a dress is mini, as you can tell, because I'm wearing it with my coochie out. But I love a mini dress. So this one is very similar to Sweet Pea. It's 2 layers of micro mesh. You guys, you can see it's basically just a mesh dress. It is so cute though. Like the pattern is crazy. This is what it would look like kind of on almost. You can see like the vibes. It's like slightly see-through, but I feel like having 2 mesh layers makes it a bit more opaque, which is nice. And then obviously it will fit very sexy in the center. Like she's just so cute. She's marked. Her size tag is gone. I want to say she's probably like a small up to a medium maybe. Let me take her pit to pit though. She's so good. The beauty of these dresses though is that they really stretch. It's just the length that gets scary. Okay, pit to pit, you guys, is like 16 to like 20. So she definitely could fit all the way up to a size large. I'm gonna do length just so you guys know because she is a mini. Her length is about a 30. Her length is a 30. So pretty regular length. If you do need her, she's running. Get this cutie little dress for steal, honestly. But yeah, such a pretty little moment. I love a mesh moment. I love the tie knot in the front. Best fit, you guys, again, for probably best fit, I would say like a medium up to a large. And this is what she looks like on the back too, but such a good little mesh like moment. I don't have any shorts today, queens. No shorts, no shorts, no shorts, no shorts. I do have this Euro girl size on the orange skirt. The orange skirt is, I'll show you her. She's like a cutie bohemian girl. She's marked a size 2, you guys, made in Korea. She's vintage Ann Taylor. She is like the most beautiful. I love again any sort of like paisley print, and then I just love the bottom. I feel like the hemline was like super super cute. So yeah, a super cute mini. She does have 2 let me show it this way. She does have like 2 layers if you guys can see that. So she is slightly lined, and then she has a zipper on the side. But yeah, just such a cute pattern. She's marked a size 2. Her, oh my god, my bodysuit's like cutting me on the bottom. Help. Her waist, you guys, is like 14 to 14 and a half. So 28 max in the waist. If you need her, she's running 28 max in the waist, 14 in the waist. She's a little vintage Ann Taylor girl. But yeah, such a cute little like bohemian queen. And she does have the print on the back as well. So it's like the same back and front for a tiny queen, or somebody like a 28 in the waist is what, like a size 6 maybe? I don't know. I'm not a size 6, so I have no idea. I have no idea. But yeah, that is the orange skirt. I'll show you the other skirts as well, just while we're on the riff of skirts. But yeah, if you want something a little bit, like if that is too small, I do have this one. Oh my god, you guys, I literally have to fix this bodysuit. It's trying to cut my labia. Okay. This one. Size medium. She is a cutie little BCBG moment. I love the high-low. I think that's so cute. very patterned, literally. And then she has the cutest little slit. I just love a high low. So yeah, we do have her. I feel like stuff like this, like you wear it with a simple white tank top and like some cute little kitten heels, and like the skirt is the outfit. You know what I mean? Like you would just wear this with like a little white tank or like a little butter yellow tank or something like that. And then the skirt is like the focal point. So yeah, she's a little medium BCBG moment. This is what she looks like. So cute. Best fit for I would say like medium up to a large. Medium to large in her fit. If you want this cutie little BCBG, she's a little vintage girl. Hi, Ashley. How are you? I hope you're having a fabulous day, queen. But yeah, best fit for our medium girls. This cutie little BCBG moment. Look at her flowers. Hi, Macy. But yeah, I'm kind of going through this. You guys, I really might need to put on some pants. I'm not thriving right now. I'm not thriving, and I know my dress is coming up. I'm wearing this like little foozy dress, you guys, which T was marked in XL wear. Um, and yeah, it's definitely up in the back. I think it might be a shirt. Like it might be a shirt, right? I'm happy Friday Junior. No, literally. It's Thursday? I thought today was Wednesday. Is today Thursday? Wait, I'm literally going through it. Stop. Oh, is it Thursday? Oh my god, it's Thursday, you guys. Not me seeing it on my computer to confirm. Holy shit. This should show you how like out of it I really be throughout the week. I feel like whenever you have like you set your own schedule and stuff, honey, I'd be so like lost in the sauce. Lost in the fucking sauce. Okay, queens. Things I haven't shown. Things I have not shown. Things I've not shown yet. Y'all love a mesh top. You guys love mesh. You love Karen Kane. So I got another little mesh moment. She's marked a size small. You know I love roses. Like the roses are always gonna get me every single time. She is obviously completely unlined. She's a long sleeve. It's like a dark purple. If you can see, it's like the most beautiful dark purple. Like I love it. So yeah, very simple mesh top. You guys know I love to sell these Karen Kane ones. I feel like I've had several of them in my store at this point. I genuinely think the mesh Karen Kane I've sold more than like Sweet Pea or anything like that. She is marked a size small, you guys, and her pit to pit resting is 14 and she stretches to like 19. Like, you know, they're so stretchy. So yeah, depending on the fit you want, could fit small up to a large, depending on the fit you'd like. I'm gonna run her if you need her. You can grab her. Marked a size small, you guys, but again, fits all the way up to like a large. She's very stretchy, very, very stretchy, and you can see the arms are actually pretty long. But yeah, such a good print. Thank you so much, Cassie. You see the vibes. You get the vibes, you get the vision. Thank you, girls, so much. I appreciate you guys for your bids. Thank you, Macy. I hope you love her. She's so cutesy. She's so cutesy, you guys. It takes hell and high water. The next top I'm about to run, you're gonna see. I want to keep her so bad, but I just don't think she would fit me. I haven't even tried her on yet, girls. Um, wait, Ashley, are you still in the chat? I want to show you something. Yes. Okay, wait, Ashley, I'm gonna show you something. It already sold, but I feel like it's so you coded. Like I feel like it would be your aesthetic. Okay, hold on. Okay, this just sold, but again, I feel like my queen, I was like, Ashley would love this. Like, even at the thrift store, I was like, wait, Ashley would, I feel like you would pick something up like this. So cute, right? I believe it's a poncho and it has like the little ribbon throughout the top, but I feel like I envision it as a skirt. Like, I think it would just be such a cute little skirt. It's so cute, right? And all of like the little, like it's so iridescent. I feel like this is so you. You love like crochet. You love like those vibes. But yeah, and then I feel like the rich girl part of this was really the ribbon. I was like, that's actually smart. So yeah, she's already sold, you guys, but she's so cute. I feel like she's so like such a good skirt vibe. But I said, oh, Ashley would love this. How did I miss this gorgeous girl? Yes, I know. Honestly, the funny thing is, I ran her twice in this show because the first time nobody took her, but I really underestimate you guys. Tell me if you're like a seller or something like that on here. You get this. I underestimate how many people pop in and out of shows. Like you can see it sometimes in your chat, but it happens so quickly that it's like you really don't realize how many people pop in and out. So I like feel like I'm constantly showing the same thing, but I'm like, I'm sorry. It's just because so many people come in and out, in and out, in and out. Any size small. I do have plenty of size small pieces. I'll show you like a few of them. For example, this one's probably like one of my faves today because I feel like you just don't see many pieces like this ever. Like I've never found a top with mesh cutouts like this. So she is obviously like an ombre purple, but you guys, these are all like mesh cutouts of it. I just think that's so pretty. Like I've never seen anything like this. She is a true mock neck, so she does zip up the back like that. So it really will. I've not sold the black halter. I can run her again for you, my love. And thank you for requesting it. But yeah, she is obviously nylon, so she's very stretchy, but she's going to be tight on you guys. So she'll zip up the back, and then you'll have the mesh cutouts. The mesh is also in the back. Like it is completely see-through in these areas. And then I just love the gradient of purple. This is her brand, you guys. I think it's called what? Fraser Lawrence. Yeah, she's marked a size small. She is a rayon and spandex girl. I'll get the measurements for sure for you. But again, like just such a unique little tee. And I feel like that was like a cute little black bra and a mini skirt would just be so cute. Like when do you ever see tops like that? When do you see tops like this? This is so 90s, like charmed coated. Okay, y'all, pit to pit is 16 to like 18. 16 to 18. What size is she? She would also fit a 6. So yeah, 16 to 18 pit to pit. This is like small medium. Small medium if you do need her. She's running this beauty. Again, she does have like all of this beautiful mesh, you guys. I feel like it's just crazy. Thank you so much, Macy. She's so pretty. Again, does zip up the back like true mock neck moment. I feel like this with like a black mini skirt is very charmed. Thank you, Macy. Enjoy your cutie tops, girl. Purple is your color right now, honey. Purple is your color right now, for real. Are you talking about also Melissa the dress, like a size 6? I definitely believe I think she's marked a size 7. I will show it to you right now. I will show her to you right now, and then I'll show you the tag too, so you can get a better idea. I believe she's marked a 7-8. You guys, I'm so sorry if you are seeing my literal ass right now. I'm trying to stand close to the camera because if I back up, I just loose knot, like literally a mess. Okay. All right, girls. This is the dress. She's a cutie. I love this dress. I always tell you guys how much confidence I have in the clothes just because I handpick everything. I'm like dead set. So she'll fit under the bust, obviously. And then I'll show you like lower so you can see the vibes. She is like a mini. I'm 5'9" for reference. So just letting you know. Just letting you know I'm 5'9". Oop, let me bring you back up. But yeah, she definitely fit a size 6. Her tag says this. Boo-doo-boo. This is what her tag looks like. So marked to 7'8". Best fit for small medium. So if you do need her, size small medium, she's running our gorgeous little dress. She is completely backless too. Such a cute halter. And just the green. What is your guys' favorite colors? My favorite color actually is green. I just don't wear, oh my God. I just don't wear a lot of green. Do you guys do that? Melissa, thank you. Also T, yes, profile picture. Okay. We see you, Melissa. We see you, Melissa. Okay. Thank you again, Queen. Oh, is someone calling me? Oops. I'd be forgetting to mute my. Wait, I put my accent. I guess my Siri came on. Why does it say on my Siri, "Hey Melissa, we see you, Alyssa. Are you okay?" Not them worrying about you, Melissa. We're just trying to big you up. Not them worried. Not them worried about our girl. Okay, I will show a few other of those same pieces. Like size small medium. This one I've actually not shown yet. I think this is obviously Parisian couture because of the tag. But yeah, this is like a little Euro Parisian brand. I'm trying to read this little baby tag. I don't know. I don't really know what to make of that. You guys, this is like the most see you next Tuesday little blouse, you guys. She's like one of those like nylon faux denim, like kind of corset blouses. I love the boat neck. Obviously, if you wanted to, these are true buttons, so you could like unbutton it if you wanted to keep it a bit unbuttoned. I just think this is so cute. Look at all of the embroidery. You can unbutton in the bottom. It is like embroidered on the front with these gorgeous like gold embroideries, and you can see it's unlined on the inside. So it will show like a little peek of skin. I just thought this was such a cute top. And then it does have it also here on the arms, you guys. So again, it's like that faux jean denim, almost like jegging material. Hi, Britt. How are you, my love? But yeah, so cute. I love the little faux pockets. This is Parisian vintage, you guys. She's a little Y2K Parisian moment. I just think she's so cute. Okay, let me take her measurements. I've not actually run her yet. I want to say this is like medium. I would say medium. So let's not guess, huh? I be trying to get so good at guessing too. I'm like, this is that. Tag you on IGA where my Chanel vest is. Yes, tag me. How are you loving them? I hope you love them. I'm glad you're getting wear out of them because truthfully, they did not get wear over here. But I'm happy that you love them. I might be doing a leather sunglass giveaway. You guys know I went through like my Tom Ford obsessed era. So I do have some Tom Ford Sunnies that I'm willing to part with. I'll let you know now, girl. Ain't gonna be no $10 starts. I pay full price for all those glasses, but I am willing to give you guys, some discounts. They are used at the end of the day. Okay, y'all. Pitch bid on this top is 17 to like 20. 17 to 20. Yes. Okay. My IG, you guys, is up in the show notes, but I'll put it here too. It's Rich Girl Curated. And from there, you can also find like my personal one. I get it. Yeah, literally. I honestly though, that's like such the tea with whatnot is like low key, it's so diabolical sometimes for like the designer goods. I've only had one designer item I sold on here for like the price that I paid for it, like meaning I didn't lose money on it. So whatnot, I don't know. Some girlies I see can have the audience for it, but otherwise I feel like it's just kind of harder. Anyway, you guys, medium to large for the top. If you need her, she's running. She is Parisian vintage, this cutie little like kind of corset style Euro top. These are true buttons, so you do unbutton it. But yeah, she is a medium to large. She's a little Parisian tag, and she's so cute. Like I love this, and I love the matching embroidery. Thank you, Solace Spiral. I am so glad you love her. I love her too, boo. Love me. Rachel. Oh my gosh, you changed your thing. I totally forgot. Rachel. Rachel. Wait, so did you start selling? I know. When did you sneak in here? Guys, everybody follow Solace Spiral. That's my OG girl, Rachel. Are you having shows, Rachel? Are you selling on here now? Did she start selling? Bookmark her shows if she's having upcoming shows because they're gonna be fire. Thank you again, my love, for a vintage candle business. Oh my god, I love that. Wait, that is so cool. So do you like make candles out of like vintage glassware and stuff like that? I've seen that before too, which is an amazing idea. Phenomenal. Okay, guys, let's reshow some things. I'm gonna save her, I guess, for prints and patterns because nobody wants our Badgley Mishka. But like you guys, this is a slide. I might need to pop out and wear this for the Prince and Pattern show so you guys could get the vibe. Because I'm telling you, I feel like this is like such a perfect summer dress. Let's continue with I mean, I pretty much showed everything at least one time, but I don't think I've showed this yet. This gorgeous like watercolor girl. I have two mesh items today that are left basically. This is a little, I would probably wear her as a one shoulder, but you could wear her as like this. I think she looks cuter like this, like as a little one shoulder watercolor dress. You cannot tell me this is not freaking insane. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Melissa. I will definitely follow back when I'm off of my live. But yeah, she is so stunning, you guys. Look at the ruching on the side. This is crazy. Like, I love this pattern, the watercolory of it all. And then the back has like a very similar pattern. So it is asymmetrical. You can see it's like longer on one side. Oh my God. Like, stop. I just love mesh too. So this is literally like a few layers of mesh. I want to say like 3 maybe layers of mesh. She's just so beautiful, asymmetrical, sexy, slinky. This is her brand. She's made in the USA. Best fit for I would say like medium to large. Actually, let me tell you her tag says size medium. So I would say she's like medium up to a large because she is very stretchy, you guys. But she's just so pretty. Like if you like my kind of style and you're very much a patterns prints girl, like this mesh is crazy. Like you can just see the vibes already. So pretty. So yeah, mark to medium, you guys. Medium large is what this is best for. If you need her, she's running medium to large, this gorgeous like mesh asymmetrical girl. And she does also have a strap. I just feel like she looks better one shoulder. Like I feel like it would just look better like this. I might need to slay this one down too, you guys, because the vision is visioning. Like I really envision a lot for her, but she is stunning. And I'm obsessed with mesh, you guys. I don't know what it is. Mesh has a hold on me right now. But yeah, so cute. Screenshot for your mom. Screenshot for your mama. Let me get some movement with her. Oh, because I'm like, she is ruched on one side, then it's unruched on the other. And she does hang like asymmetrically. So if you're somebody who's like, I did not sell the green set. I was literally just about to show her though. So perfect timing. If you want the set, I will run both pieces for 16 for you, like meaning together. So like if you want it as a set, I'm willing to do that. If someone was interested in, no, I don't even think I really had one on Saturday. Honestly, you guys, I've been trying to get my schedule together, but I've been going kind of through a lot. I don't want to talk too much about it online, but yeah, so I'm just trying to like get it together. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna run these both as a set. It's Jonathan Martin. I did the dress show, so yes, no, you're completely right. I did that one. The dress show was great. You guys showed out, so I'm appreciative to everybody. But yeah, this is what her tag is. She's a small on the top and the bottom. This is the gorgeous bottom. Like, you guys, this set is crazy. It's just so floral. Even if you wanted to wear them just separately, $16 for both pieces is like diabolical. Let me get you the measurements. But yeah, you're getting 2 for 1, y'all. I feel like you could just wear it so many ways. You guys know I love green. The pit to pit on the top is 16 to like 18. 16 to 18. The waist on the bottom is like a 14 to 17. So true size small to medium. Small to medium. I'm going to run them as a set, you guys. So if you want them, get them as a set. Small, medium girlies, tap in. You're going to get both pieces for the price of one, essentially, for this gorgeous set. Thank you so much, my love, for your bid. And I hope you enjoy her. She's such a gorgeous piece. So gorgeous. Thank you, queen. Yeah, a lot of people need to go. I haven't been okay, so T, I am gonna start watching it because I feel like so many people are talking about it. I've not really watched anything besides like the OG Love Island that like Harry Jowsey was on. Like seriously, I haven't watched a season since then. Obviously, I've seen people like on TikTok. I've seen like clips and stuff like that. Like I know who like Leah Kateb is and stuff like that because of all of her vintage fashion, and I feel like she was like super polarizing on her season. I do also know that she's besties with a girl named Janae, so I was like, oh, okay, her name's Janae Per. But no, I've not really seen much. I'll be honest. So I need to tap in. I just feel like those, like the dating shows, I could never. They're so scripted, but it's also like, yeah, right? It's so scripted. Please don't tell me you're an Ace hater. That's my client, sis. Wait, what's an Ace hater? Oh, Ace is like somebody on there. Is somebody on there? Do people hate Ace? Who the fuck is Ace? What's going on? Where am I? All right, queens. Oh my god, not me like having my full pants up. I'm sorry, girls. I'm sorry, queens. Just think he was playing a game, but now he realized he needed to lock in Shelly. Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Would you guys ever go on a show like this? Be honest. Honest answers only. Would you go on Love Island? No, I do want to talk about it. I'm totally fine to talk about it. I just haven't seen too much of it. Okay, queen. I also have this dress. Helly no, because that's what I'm saying. It's just for clout. Like you're not on there for real love. I feel like nobody's actually still together. Literally, besides like Leah and her man, I feel like people don't actually stay together there, right? Like you're not really looking for someone. It's kind of just like you want to launch your career, sort of a vibe, is what it's giving to me. I've never been on Love Island, so I have no idea. But like, ain't no way. If I, in my mind, my husband is not going on Love Island. Sorry, that's just not what I. Yeah, exactly. I did see obviously the whole thing with Huda. I saw the clips on TikTok of her talking about her kid. I think that is so shady if you don't bring up that you have a kid first. I don't have a child, so maybe I'm not the person that actually fuck that. I hate when people are like, you don't have a kid, you can't weigh in. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Short of it having to do with like me being pregnant or like those things, obviously I can't speak on it if I don't have a physical child. But like you saying, I think you should disclose if you have a kid initially and not like wait until a weird random moment together. Like the buildup was too much. I'm like, girl, you're acting like having a kid is like making you like worse or something. You know what I mean? Like it's such a detriment. It's like, babe, you have a kid. Who cares? Yeah, like you're proud. You should want a man that's like thinks that's such a blessing and not like, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to tell you this. Like I'm crying. I don't know. Like, why are you making it sound like your kid's so bad? Yeah. So stuff like that I don't agree with. And I do think she got all the slander she deserved. No, I do not have any Hollister Abercrombie queen. Sorry. Um, but yeah, like stuff like that, I was like, I don't like that. Yeah, like take it or leave it, because this is what her like. This is my life. This is what's important to me. I feel like that if I had a kid, I would like lead with that. Like, let me start by this, because then it will weed out all the fuck boys. You know, like at the end of the day, the kid's gonna say you're not. So I think you need to be a bit more direct about it and like stand on business. And I really, I think just coming from somebody, this, you know, with me, everything gets deep. It's never surface level, but coming from somebody who has like a sister and at one point a mom who was a single mom, I don't like that narrative. I hate that prerogative. I think so many single mothers already struggle with feeling confident and like they have ownership over that, and like men still want them and they're desirable. So I just don't like that we're perpetuating the narrative of like, you know, like, oh, I'm sorry, like I hate to tell you this, I have a kid, and his like whole dramatic reaction. It's just, I hate that that is like entertainment, because it is very real. I think a lot of women who are mothers or who have kids or whatever probably feel that sentiment. Like I've heard that from my own sister. I've heard that from my own mother talking about her dating experiences when she was younger. Like my mom's been married to my stepdad for forever now, but like I don't like that. I think a lot of women truly struggle with it. So to see it like as entertainment on TV, it's a little bit like, really, girl, you could have come on and like actually made it more of an empowering thing where you're like, I have a kid and, like, and I'm a great mom and that's important to me. So, you know, either follow suit or get out of the way because I'm looking for somebody else. So I just think it's a different vibe. But I wish that that would have been more of like an empowering thing. But I get it. That's like, that's their show. That's reality TV. Like that's they're trying to get a spectacle. It's all kind of rage bait in certain ways. That's why I think that moment with her really like flew off the thing. Like exactly the right person to be done to ride for you and your kids. I am gonna watch it. I finally, you guys, I did not have like any streaming services. I use my ex's streaming services, and y'all, the day I moved out, he changed the password. Not that I'm mad at him. Like obviously do your thing, rightfully so. But I was like, damn, not the day of, not the day of. At least give a bitch a week. At least give me a little month. So I didn't have any streaming. So now I have streaming and I am gonna probably watch it today, honestly. Yeah, I was gonna say I feel I've seen that they are having a spin-off show. I saw Leah said that she was filming for one. But yeah, no, I do not have any Abercrombie or Hollister, my love. Any Hustler, no, no Hustler, none of that, y'all. None of that. Yeah, right. The drama does look kind of fake. I don't know. I don't really feel that way. Low rise bottom. I'm trying to think of like even my wider inventory outside of today's show because this is what I have left for today, you guys. But I don't know if I have any low rise really. I'm sorry, Queen. Wait, did you see him in real life? Because I know they live in LA. Honestly, I feel like she's way too like sexy for him. But to be fair, I think the girl should always be like a little bit sexier, and then the man has to like, you know what I mean? It's like get in line. You got you a bad one. But I don't know. You guys, I'm telling you, those shows, I feel like they're just so fictitious that I'm like, there's no way you guys are like really dating. And I feel like once you get like launched off of that show, especially for your like as a couple, like Leah and Miguel are, it's kind of like you have to keep up the charade to like be relevant. You know what I mean? Like it's like, all right, we have to stay together to like people to be interested in us because on our own we're kind of like that's how we were known, so it's kind of like all right on our own, how what else are people going to fall in love with? Obviously Leah had like her one liners and all of her facial expressions and stuff, and the fashion, she really brought fashion, like vintage fashion, to TV in that way. I feel like in mainstream ways because a lot of the girlies were not doing that. But I don't know, I don't think I would do it either. I could never. I feel like I would just be like, bitch, outdress me sometimes. I need to step on my game. I'm crying, Melissa. Girl, you are fucking sending me, babe. Hell no. Sabotage him. You are the sexy one. I feel like I've actually never had a man that outdressed me. All of my men, I mean, I'm a Libra, but all my men have been like well dressed enough. But I feel like the girlfriends always add a little sprinkle. You know what I mean? Like, you're a girl, I was gagged. It's never happened. But that's like low key really sexy. Like how a man dresses, you guys. I read to you guys, this was like 3 lives ago, probably. So my OG girls know. I read to you guys like my 10 kind of non-negotiables for dating. And one of them was a man that takes care of himself. Like obviously hygiene, I would expect you to take a fucking shower and stuff. Yes, of course. But like I love a man that like can dress. I do feel like most men, however, okay, I'll run her for 12 for you too, Queen. We'll give you a little dissy. A dissy for my girl. Thank you, boo. Also, tell your mom I said hey, and thank you for supporting. Her daughter's a baddie, but I know she came from a baddie. I feel like with men, it kind of sometimes takes a girlfriend for them to like, you know what I mean? Give a little razzle dazzle. A little razzle dazzle. Thank you, boo. I appreciate your purchase, my love. Who cooked here? Yes. Yes. And that's kind of what I think. However, and I think it's specific to clothes, you guys. This is gonna get very meta, but I have seen several men, like even my platonic best friend Max, who's obviously a man. He like his apartment's decorated well. It's very cohesive, but even his styles like mismatched. So I feel like although they may have like good design style, not a lot of men are like overly concerned with how they dress, or maybe it just doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't always come together, you know? But even if it's decor, I will say though that like that's kind of imperative moving forward. Like I don't think I would date anyone again who had like no design taste or didn't have any interest in like decorating their apartment or like things like that. Like that's just not, I don't know. I find that unattractive. And I think for a long time I didn't, like I was like, men is men. We use, and on this point, now I'm kind of on like a tip. Let's stop with the like, well, they're just guys. Like my mom loves to perpetuate that shit. I'm like, girl, you're a mess because no, it's not just men. It can't always be like, well, they're just men. Like even in my last relationship, now I'm really, I guess, spilling tea. My mom was like, well, men just don't like to talk about their feelings today. Okay, and like, babe, I don't like to talk about them either, yet here we are. Like I don't know why it's like suddenly as like why are we giving I don't know. That irks me. And I feel like in today's day and age is like weirdly still a thing. Like it's 2025. I don't think we get to just be like, well, he's a man, like he doesn't know how to say this. He doesn't know how to communicate. It's like, honey, like, okay, I've gone to therapy. Like, I'm in therapy still now. I'm like, I don't understand. Yeah, we can't normalize not talking, but it's also like normalizing those gender roles. I'm like, well, men just don't like to talk about their feelings. Okay. And I don't like to take the trash out. And I don't like to, pay taxes. Like, honey, I don't like to do a lot of things, but guess what? Here we are. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I actually have like I posted this on TikTok the other day. I actually do not subscribe to like man hate and like, oh my God, there's no good men out here, whatever. I feel like I'm a huge believer in like what you speak, you attract, like speaking things into existence, etc. Yes, I actually literally am about to show one right now. She's a silk girl too. She's a little vintage Ann Taylor moment. You can get her. I will measure her too. But I feel like you speak out into existence. So if you're sitting here always like, oh my God, there's no good men. We never have, yeah, like there's no good men. Everybody shits. Like men are just sucking nowadays. Like obviously you're not going to attract anyone good. So I am not of the ethos of doing that. Okay, pit to pit here, you guys, is 15 to 16. So definitely extra small, small. 100% silk little Ann Taylor blue mini dress with a little straps. She's just a little flowy silk queen. If you need her, she's running. But I just don't believe that, like she's just not, that's not my cup of tea. Extra small, small guys for this. I think that you need to speak into existence what you want. And I am firmly believe I'm living proof that like the love I want exists. So he's out there. Trust and believe that. Thank you, Cassie, and enjoy her. This is like such a silk beauty. She's literally like just two layers of silk layered queen. Enjoy her. So yeah, I think that's like actually kind of a piece of advice I would give girlies. Like stop talking about how detrimental or like bad it is right now and or you're only gonna see that. It's just like women that say all men cheat. Do you guys believe that? I'm almost about to put this as a poll. Oh, I actually have several questions I want to ask. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I like try to curate like an MFer. I really try for you guys. Like I said, I went to 4 different thrift stores. Oh, thank you. Because I really wanted to show like I've been not very good. I've been not very good about like bulk thrifting, so I'm trying to just get better about it. Since I hand pick everything, I just don't want it to like be lame. And I felt like I was like re-showing the same clothes. But yeah, I don't think all men cheat. I was gonna say, you guys, because I have 2 questions to ask you. These are both stemming from conversations I've had this week. What would you say the percentage is of men that cheat? Like, put a percentage in the chat. Out of 100%, 100% obviously being all men, 0% being no men. So if I see 0, you're a fucking liar. But like, what percentage of men would you say? I would say, and obviously this is given the opportunity. So it's not just like, oh my God, as a man, you're going to cheat. But I'm saying like your man is out at the bar with his friends and a girl comes up to him and is like, can I buy you, like what percentage of man? So if they have the opportunity, I'm not talking about like incels. Yeah, right. I would probably say, I think it's up there. I think it's like 70%. I would say like 70, 75, you guys. I really do. I think if given the opportunity, and I'm talking physical and emotional. And emotional. I don't think that it's like just like, oh my God, he's just gonna have sex. But I mean like emotional cheating is obviously still cheating in my eyes too. No, there's no question, Prince the Froggy. Women definitely cheat. Yes, 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 yes. I agree, Macy. And maybe even let it go to the point of like, oh, like we'll trade Instagrams or whatever. I think a lot of people dabble in the gray, and this is why I'm such a black and white opinionated, black and white literally, but like opinionated person. I don't believe in gray area. I'm very like cheating is this, cheating is that. Like if my all of my boyfriends, all of my men knew, um, I just don't play that. Like you need to be yes, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like the cheating epidemic. When I say cheating, I don't mean like oh my God, he's living a double life and has been fucking like your neighbor for a year. You know what I mean? I mean like oh like even working in a workplace. I worked in person before I quit and did this full time. I saw so many people. You guys, I worked with this guy for a year and a half. I never knew he had a fiance. A year and a half. I never knew you had a fiance. That's wrong. That is wrong. You're omitting things. I within the first like few conversations of meeting somebody, like they knew about my boyfriend because I feel like it just comes up. Like even if it's like, oh, did you watch Love Island? Oh, me and my boyfriend watched this episode last week. Like it's just, you know what I mean? Like it comes up. You have to be intentionally hiding it if nobody knows, like or whatever, a new person in your office doesn't know that you're like engaged. Weirdo shit. Weirdo shit. But people like to dabble in the gray area. Yes, and I didn't know for a year. That's what I'm saying. Well, 1000% Prince. We're asking the same questions. I don't know why people go after it. I just think that like people dabble in that. And if you are still in that mindset as a man or a woman, whoever you are at any age, I mean, I think if you're younger, like you play more games, whatever. I'm 28. I'll be 29 this year. I have no intent. Like if you are even trying to be a weirdo in that way, like goodbye. It's never gonna work. Like, yeah, no, I don't do any of that. If you're a man that still thinks that that's okay, don't pursue me because you will get your shit rocked quick. Like that's just crazy to me. So I've never had to deal with that. Thank God. I feel like at least my men have always had that same mentality. Like I would never, even if a man asked to buy me a drink at a bar, like I wouldn't even accept that in a relationship. No, I don't need you to buy me a drink. Like it's just, I think that there's very, very definitive lines on stuff, but people, male or female, will let it get messy when in reality, like you just need to be more firm. Like I would never, even though my boyfriends have never been like, oh my God, no, like I feel like they're more like, get the free drink, like, yeah, you're beautiful, like you handle it sort of a vibe. I just don't play. I feel like as women specifically, I'm talking to just the girlies, you cannot give men an inch. You cannot give them an inch. Don't give them an inch. Cause then they expect. Oh my God. But as soon as I'm with someone, everyone want me. And that's life. But I feel like the universe does that to see how badly you really want that person. You know what I mean? Like it's just like when you're like, oh, I'm ready, for XYZ. And then they start to like give you tests to see if you'll fall back. That's why I believe men spin the block or people will spin the block. It's like a test to be like, all right, do you really want better for yourself? You really want more? Your standards really high? Or are you gonna take back, oh boy, who did you dirty? Okay, let's see how badly you really want? And I think that that's so true. Yes, 1000% Fern. I feel like that's so true. Detaching from wanting a relationship or just detaching from the past. Like I'm working on that now is really completely cutting like my attachments with old relationships because I've had two very long boyfriends, like 6+ years, each of them. I've only had two boyfriends, both of them for 6.5 years. So obviously, like that's a lot of time together. That's a lot of like work. I'm a very monogamous person. But like even that, I have to release those attachments, release any of those pieces to really like find, I feel like, the person I'm meant to be with, if that makes sense, and go into that relationship like heart open, full. I feel like loyalty is such an interesting topic. Wait, actually, you guys, stop. I just bought this. I just thrifted this shirt. This is so funny that we're doing it. Loyalty makes you family. Hey, I'm gonna be wearing this literally after the live. This is like, how we all have like our big like guy tees. Obviously, I don't have a boyfriend, so I just thrifted this, but I thought she was cute. Loyalty makes you family. But loyalty is huge to me, and I think it should be huge to everyone, especially women to women. I just posted this video on TikTok about why I'm not a girl's girl. And obviously, I used that phrase to catch people. It was kind of rage baity. I'm not saying I'm not a girl's girl, so I don't support women. My whole ethos in that is you need to support those people that show up for you. Okay. Just because they are a woman does not mean they're going to support you. Just because it's a man does not mean he's going to support you. Like, you need to show up for people that show up for you in your life. And some of the girls were like, I could never say I'm not a girl's girl. I could never say I'm not blah, 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 blah. 1000% Prince the Froggy. And I don't, and I, in my boy, and I don't want a boyfriend era. That's me now. Wait, am I gonna be my man? I don't know. I'm very like happy being singular now and like focusing on myself. But I feel like that is always when love comes into your life. So maybe I'll have, yeah, maybe something will happen. But I do believe in that. I'm not a girl's girl. I don't believe in just like blindly showing up for everyone and being like, oh, I'm gonna have her back and da da da. No, because I also have, I haven't posted stories about it because I don't know. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings or dredge up the past, but I've had several close, like I'm talking 6, 7, 8+ year friends that have like completely betrayed me when it comes to men and like just done slimy shit. I think I've told some of you guys this before, like friends that have hooked up with my ex or things like that, where you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I would literally never do that to you. So I think until you have situations like that come to be, then you realize, oh wow, some women really don't like you. Like, even though they are your close friend, they do not actually like you. And they actually just like want to get close to you to be jealous of you or whatever it is. Yeah, like I don't say this as somebody like coming from a cocky place. I have had several friends that I just realize I'm like, you want to be me. Like you, oh my God, Aaron. Aaron. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, women will do you the fucking ugliest. And I feel like people don't want to talk about it. It's a very like taboo topic, but it's so true. The most pain I've ever had was really inflicted by women. And that's why they say like friendship breakups and stuff are so hard. And it's because we want that belief of like we're sisterhood, there's camaraderie. I don't have to watch my back with you. You know what I mean? Like, you're my girl, you're looking out for me just like I would. But that is just not reality. And that's what I said in the video. And again, people were upset about it, but I stand on 10 toes motherfucking down. I don't think that you should blindly show up for everyone. I think if you have women in your life that show you Not famous at all. I literally have like 3,000 followers on TikTok. So trust me, it's very niche, a niche corner of the internet. But I think you need to just show up for those that show up for you, men and women. If they're reciprocating the energy, if they're, loyal, trustworthy, encouraging you, speaking your name in rooms that you're not in, giving you opportunities, bringing value, show up for those people. Like, don't show up for every other girl. Oh, well, yeah, I'm not a famous person by any means. I literally just come on the internet and yap with my queens over here. Yeah, that's like childhood people. And that's what I'm saying. It just goes to show. It really goes to show. And it's kind of sad. Me too. I'm a yapper too. I'll follow you back. I will follow everybody that follows back. But yeah, I think it just goes to show that it really doesn't matter the length of time either. Like again, a lot of these friendships are like 5, 6 plus years long. So it's just kind of the thing. And I think we see it on TikTok and stuff like that too. You see all the story times where it's like my best friend slept with my ex-husband, or like I caught my sister cheating with this person. And again, I know that there's like no rhyme or reason to it. It literally can happen to anybody. But it's just, yeah, I think you just need to have discernment as you get older. Like just be more discerning and don't be I was a very naive, like I think because I'm a loyal person, I expected me from everybody. And I think you just learn like it would never even cross my mind to like look at a friend's man. Like seriously, it is like so platonic it hurts. I'm just not Yes, I love no, seriously, I be out here. And if you know, you know, these girlies, like all my girls know after any of my lives, I end up going into like a full deep dive. Like I can't. Exactly. We get to decide who we let and give our energy to. And sometimes, and I don't want it ever to be a thing because I'm such a lover girl at heart, you guys. I'm always gonna be loyal. I'm always gonna be ride or die. I'm always gonna be like for those people I love. So having those people hurt you, like I really hope it doesn't change you. I've had to work a lot on it not making me callous because for a while I was very like, fuck that. I don't need girlfriends. I'll be by myself. Like we don't need it. And that's not true. Like we need community. We need, especially as women, like we need all those things. It's just it can be really hard to put yourself back out there. Like, as you guys know, I just moved to Texas in January. So it's almost 6 months now, which is crazy. But like, even making new friends here, I have to like actively challenge myself putting those walls up because it can be hard. Like, you just never know. And I feel like after years of friendship and then they betray you, you're kind of like, damn, this could happen to like anyone. Macy, I would literally kill her. Yes. And she lied to your face. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Y'all did so wrong. I'm telling you become my exes if that makes sense. That's what I'm saying. All of your homies' exes should be your like exes. And that's actually the same situation that happened with me and this girl. So I'll tell you one of the stories because her and I were not friends when this happened, which is the only sliver of grace I'll give her. But even then, even if I'm not your fucking friend, I would never do that to you. If I ever had a friendship with you, whatever. So in high school, I was a speech and debate queen. I was a cheerleader and I did speech and debate. Those are the two state letters that I got because she was state ranked, of course. But I had a debate partner. I did cross examination debate. So it's a two-person versus two-person. Like you're debating two and two. Me and the girl that I was my partner. Um, we were partners all 4 years. Like we really, again, we accomplished a lot together. We debated in a lot of different rooms. We debated at Harvard. Like we accomplished a lot. She was my close friend. I was dating my high school boyfriend at the time. Oh my God, stop. Thank you. And him and I, this is the first guy I dated for 6.5 years. So long time, all throughout high school, through in college, whatever. We break up. I end up dating my second boyfriend. And I want to say like 2 years later, he didn't talk to me for like a year because I obviously ended that relationship and started dating somebody else. So he was very upset. But like we've always been really good friends. That was like how our relationship started. So I knew it would come back around, even like platonically. And it did. He kind of made like a passing comment, like was a little bit like, oh, like, have you talked to so and so sort of a vibe? Like, I just saw so and so. And I was like, oh, like, that's weird. They still lived in the town that I graduated high school with. So I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I'm at UCF in Orlando, mind you, that's where I went to college. So I'm like, okay, like weird that you like would have seen her, but whatever. Like, how'd you guys see her? And he's like, oh, we hung out. I'm like, oh, okay, a little odd. And then he just ends up like, he's a Capricorn. He's just gonna say the shit. So he's like, oh yeah, I hooked up with her. What? Mind you, same situation like as Macy's. This was like the girl that I would like like not even just complain to him. I feel like actually the issue with me is the opposite. I feel like I will be too positive about my man to them, and then I'm like, oh, but you just wanted him. Okay. I need to stop telling you all the good shit he does for me. I need to stop telling you all of how fire the D is. I need to stop telling you like the dates and stuff because it's not bad. I don't date like shitty ass men. Like I know that like I feel like that's why I say women have dogged me out more. Like the men are not cheating and dogging me out. It's the women. And I feel like they kind of like want him after almost. So it was more of that vibe. But yeah, you guys, it is interesting. I've not spoken to her about it. The funny thing is I posted that TikTok about why I'm not a girl's girl and then another one about like family trauma and stuff like that. And she commented on it. Like, we're like besties, and it's like, "Oh my god, yeah, da, da, da." I haven't talked to this girl in years, like, seriously. And I know a lot of you guys will be like, "Oh my god, well, how do you still talk to him? How are you still friends with him, even though you're, like, mad at her?" Because he was accountable, okay? He didn't get back in my life until he said, "You know what? That was wrong. I shouldn't have done this. Like, I didn't know it was going to hurt you like that, whatever." Mind you, yes, girls are definitely weirder. Mind you, I was not with this person. It had been years since we had broken up. So, like, did he have full range to fuck who we wanted? Of course. Like, that's your business at the end of the day. I had been happily in my relationship. But, like, with a friend of mine, just hit different. And I feel like I needed him to know that. I was like, you know that that was fucking petty. I would never look at my man's friends. I'm not the girl that's, like, going to get her lick back in any way. Honey, please. Karma will get your lick back. Me not being in your life is the lick back. Clock that tea, okay? But it's just, it wasn't for me. So I don't know. He was apologetic. He said, "I'm sorry, I wouldn't have done that, and that like I should not have done that. If it was going to affect you that way, bam." And that's what I needed. She has never even admitted it to me. She's never told me. This girl in her mind, you're commenting on my TikTok, not knowing that I already know that you hooked up with him. You know what I mean? But you never said anything, and I don't think she knows that I still speak to him, like that we're friends, because I think most people assume after a relationship you're like bye. So yeah, girls are weird, guys. Don't be a girl's girl. Don't be naive like I was. It's just, I don't know. I really don't know. And that's why I try not to like slander it too much on the internet, because the same thing as men, I'm attracting good women in my life. I'm attracting like, positive energy and that sort of stuff. So I feel like I don't try to like talk too ill of it. But yeah, I've definitely had some weird female dynamics that I feel like, I hate that I said female, like weird girly dynamics that I think people just don't talk about enough. I don't know. I don't know why the girls hate on it. Like the girls really hated that video. Oh my god, and he got kicked off the army. Karma always gets him back. Bam. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I'm attracting good energy. Yeah, I feel like Karma's also gotten back some of my exes too. They both have kids now. Not my most recent ex. You guys know I obviously went through a breakup in January. Or excuse me, it was like more February. But yeah, he does not have any kids. Don't I'm not talking about him. But another guy that I dated, he had a kid right after the girl. So we broke up. We were like dating. It was like a situationship vibe. I ended up being like, listen, I don't want to pursue this anymore. The girl that he dated right after me, I'm telling you, it was like 2 weeks later, hooks up with this girl, got her pregnant. Ha! I was over here dodging the strays, baby. I don't know how it happens. Let's talk about that. I do not know. I'm going to say something controversial and you guys are going to hear me or you're not. How are we getting accidentally pregnant in 2025? How? How? If that's happened, like literally, I'm actually genuinely wondering at this point, because I literally don't understand it. When he told me that, I said, "Ooh, ooh." It was on some I didn't know I was pregnant shit. But I don't understand that. Like now I'm like, it's 2025. How are we accidentally like how are you accidentally getting somebody pregnant? Like I just don't understand that. I'm 28. I have a full frontal lobe developed. Like I feel like even if you don't want to use a condom, like there's just other things. Like I don't understand it. But yeah, me either is not reliable 1000%. And it's also like I just feel like people really be too into the lust where it's like you just really be wanting the sex right now. And in reality, like, honey, a kid's forever, ever. Like, you guys, I have maybe I have commitment issues in this way just from like having two divorced parents and stuff like that. But like, I just can't. I am much more finicky. I'd rather get divorced 6 times than have a kid by just anybody. I'm sorry. I would have 7 marriages. I would have 7 marriages before I just like had a baby by anyone. Like, I can't do it. Yeah, right? It is really common, which is kind of crazy. But again, even in like my age demographic, like I have my first ex has a child and like he is in a relationship and whatever now. And again, we're still very good friends. And I've now known him for like 15 years. But even when I asked him, I'm like, oh my God, like he had got pregnant with her after their first, like within their first year of dating. It was like maybe 10 or 12 months of dating. So I was like, oh my God, I almost told you guys his name. Oh my God, SD, those are his initials. Oh my God, SD, like you're having a kid. What the fuck? Like you guys just started dating, whatever. Mind you, I dated him for 6.5 years. So I was like, that's crazy that like you're having a kid with somebody that you've known for 10 months. And he was very like, it just happens. I'm like, I don't understand people like that. Like, he's like, well, we're 30. Like, I feel like that, like that kind of happens. Babe, to who? Marriage is. I know. Okay. I try to make them a FaceTime because I really just be sitting and yammering. And I wish I got paid for showtime on here. So if you love the talks, you guys send tips. This is my job. I'm like, this is my full-time job. So when I'm not selling clothes and I'm just yammering, I am in fact doing nothing. But no, I like seriously, I think she was not on birth control. I don't know. Girl, I'm like, that's crazy. Like crazy 10 months, no. Honestly, even in both of those relationships, those are the only two people I've ever thought, considered, had a mind, like anything crossed my mind about ever getting married or having a child, because it's literally that many, like it takes years. And I know, I think a lot of people are like, well, he can cheat on you whenever, or like your man can dog you out, or people can change after you have a kid. I will die on this motherfucking hill. I believe there are signs. You are never going to convince me that this man, suddenly you popped this kid out of your PUSSY and he's like suddenly a different person. I think there are signs. I think there are signs. And you maybe ignored them because you were in a certain situation, but like, honey, there are signs. It does not just pop out randomly. He is not all of a sudden a Debbie dad, but was like a 5-star boyfriend to you. Like, I don't know. So I think there's differences. I'm just very predicated on like not having a kid with anybody. And I know that that's like, I know that that's like maybe seems shitty. Like some people, even like again, the first ex has asked me, like, what if you don't get married? Like you would miss out on having a kid. What is your guys' thoughts on that? If you didn't have a partner that was like long term, would you still want to have a kid just because, like to be a mom as a woman, or I guess a dad? I guess you could like have a surrogate, whatever. I was like, no. Like if I didn't have a partner that I wanted to make a father, like wanted to build that out with and like build that family, I just wouldn't have a kid. Like that's kind of what it is. Hi, Palmer's pre-loved. Hello, Queen. Hi, Brooke. You guys, we're literally just like gagging, talking, chilling. So I'm not actually really selling anything, but I'm letting you know that we're just kind of like talking, yammering, etc. See, okay, fostering is a whole different vibe too. My grandmother was a foster parent for a long time as well. One, I commend it because I feel like more people need to do that. Yeah, it is. I was gonna say we're yapping right now. We're actually talking about children. All these topics are always deep in my lives, but we're talking about whether you, if you did not meet a partner, like let's say you, if you're not married, if you're not in a relationship, whatever, would you still want to have a child? Like whether as a woman you have a surrogate, or as a man, or not a surrogate, a sperm donor, or as a man you have like a surrogate, whatever. I feel like I'm just very predicated on like the partnership of it. I don't like, I don't know. I just have a huge fear of like, I've just experienced, you guys, a lot of, it's too late for me. I feel you, boo. I've experienced a lot of like divorce and like broken homes in that way, I think, in my family, even with like siblings and stuff. So I'm very like, I don't know, like I want children. I've always known I wanted to be a mom, but if it really never came with like the right person, I would say, or like that partnership of doing it, I don't think I would just do it, you guys. Would you? Okay, that's interesting. My mom has actually asked me that too. Like she's like, "Would you not? Like you don't think you'd do that?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I've always envisioned it like more so making someone like a father, like seeing somebody and being like, wow, like I really want to combine my DNA with yours." And I like, I don't know, I think about it very deeply. I'm a Sagittarius rising. So I feel like there's so much more meaning and like there's so many more pieces to it. It's so nuanced versus it just being like, I want okay, you get it. I want like a kid. Kids are so much more strenuous and like laborious than I feel like you can even anticipate. And like going through that, just your body, like all those different things. So I don't know. Again, I've not had any children, so I really can't like speak to the aftercare, but I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and I would say yes. Well, and okay, so here's this idiom. I saw this. Did I see it, or maybe my therapist told me this? But you need to find somebody who doesn't just want a wife and a baby. A lot of men just expect, like, you go to college, you get married, you have a wife, you have a baby. You want to find someone who wants to be a husband and a father. Those are your goals. Not just have a wife and a baby. You want to be a husband and you want to be a father. You have those intentions yourself. You are very centered in them. Like that's always been, yeah, girl. I was literally talking about Wizard Liz on Saturday. That shit should be case study. And honestly, no shade, no tea to her. I was not really like a huge fan of her content. And I'm sure you will. I feel like any man that even has the forethought to be like, what type of dad would I be? Like, if you can be reflective in that way, you're already a step ahead. You're already a step ahead. A lot of men have like no even like thoughts about it. You know what I mean? Like you ask a man, like, what have you envisioned like your wedding day? And they're like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't know. Like, so the fact that you literally are already thinking that way, I think is positive. But I feel like there is a stark difference. Like both of my exes were like that, like very thoughtful, intentional, like would be amazing dads sort of people. And I think that, yeah, like I think that that should be a good thing. But no, I would not just to have one, you guys. Honestly, as much as I want kids, like I feel like that low key scary. I'm like, can you have a vision? Literally. I actually, this is so toxic, but I'm like, I want to plan my wedding. I don't know what you're going to be doing. I just need you to pay for it. I would like to plan the entire. I have my. I would like this custom Vivian Westwood dress. Period. It's $10,000. No, I'm kidding. I do actually like if I could pick anything. It will be a vintage Vivienne Westwood gown. That is totally like what I would want to wear on my wedding day. But the older I get, the less like predicated I am, honestly, to having like a wedding. Exactly. You got the bill, I got the layout of the guests and all the vibes. Exactly. I don't really care as much about a wedding anymore. I think because of how we all grow up, it's kind of like, oh my God, like I want this and I want that. I obviously want to have a wedding. I want to have the dress. I want the like the memories and things, but I used to want like this crazy, like my big fat Greek wedding. Yes. Vera, exactly. Like I feel like if you were in that era, I feel like everything was like Vera Wang and going to Kleinfeld's in New York, like say yes to the dress vibes, and it was so extra. Exactly. Period. We only want the man that worships you. That is 1000%. I feel like now though, the older you get, the more you're like, damn, this shit is expensive. This shit is like, oh my God, I'm gonna pay like hundreds of that like people that pay like all this crazy money for their wedding. If you have the coin, or like I have a friend whose parents are very wealthy, and so they're paying for like her destination wedding, whatever. And it's so funny because she is the exact opposite. Like she's like, I would have gone to the courthouse and got married. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? It was hilarious. So I feel like that always happens. Charlotte York. Yes. You alter yourself to fit Vera. Yes. Literally, you alter yourself to fit Vera. And that's what I'm saying. So, like, I don't know. I love that for her. And again, her parents were like, this money is for your wedding. Like, because she was like, if I don't have a wedding, can I just have the money for the wedding? Because they're spending like coin for her wedding. And they were like, no, it's only for the wedding. So at that point, sure, I would throw like a big wedding, but no. Otherwise, I'm like, honey, let's go get courthouse married. Let's take our pictures. I want to like, have my dress, do the whole bit, and let's just have like a party and then travel. Like, I feel like that would be so much better. Yes. No, I feel the exact same way, Melissa, about my goddamn Vivienne Westwood gown. I'm like, I don't care if I have to buy a corset, buy fabric, buy different pieces. Like, I will make it work. I will be wearing Vivienne Westwood on my wedding day because I just feel like the corsets will make like, I just feel like it's made for my body. Like it would literally be so snatched, and I will keep her forever and ever and pass her to my daughter. But they're just so chic and classic. Like I don't need it to be too much, too extra, but they are so expensive. Oh my God. I love how we're talking about this. And I'm like, I am dead ass so single it hurts. So that will not be happening anytime soon. I guess I better start saving now. That's what I'm saying. They're so pretty. Like so pretty. I love that. Oh, okay. This is really, I'm happy that you asked this, Lacey, because honestly, Macy, and not me reading Macy Lauren and making it Lacey. Macy, I've actually had this conversation recently. So, in talking about marriage and stuff like that, me and my best friend Max always talk about this shit. And I'm newly divorced. Yes, cheeseburger. Welcome to the free side, girl. I believe everyone should have a prenup. I'm actually super pro prenup. I feel like there isn't something inherently wrong if you cannot talk about like leaving or what it would look like if you have to break things apart, whatever, in your current relationship. Red flag. You probably shouldn't get married. Like you should be able to talk about it disintegrating and what we're going to do. So I find if people are really contentious and weird about prenups, that's already a red flag to me. That's already a red flag. Like it shouldn't be that detrimental. You know what I mean? Pro prenup, especially if y'all got kids. Cheeseburger, I'm cracking the out. My friends think it's bad that my boyfriend wants one. Why? I think that's so smart. And honestly, I feel like a man, like I mean, I think anybody should, like, especially the risk of it, honey. Divorce rate is like 57%. It's above half. Like you're playing like worse odds, like very bad odds. So I mean, I just think it's smart, honestly. And obviously, like you don't want to go into it with like I get everything like sort of a vibe. I just think it depends on the person you're sitting across. Like I am very much somebody who would look out for my partner, and like I'd never dated a man that I didn't feel like this is so like this shows you guys my trauma. I'm a victim. I'm crying. I just seeing like divorce and stuff like that firsthand and how truly nasty it can get. My dad went through his divorce with his ex-wife for a long time, and then even after they got divorced, it was very tumultuous. Very two Capricorns, you guys, two Capricorns. My dad and it, need I say more? It could last forever. That Saturn, oh, ages. And my parents have been married literally for like 28 years. How old am I? I'm gonna be 29. They got married when I was 1.5, so like 28 years, literally. And the grudge is still there between them. But like, I feel like you have to be able to have those discussions and be able to like sift it. Otherwise, it will always get worse. Like, I don't think that it's bad as a Capricorn. I'm terrified. No, literally. I was like, retribution is a Capricorn. Like, Saturn is just on your guys' side. It's Saturn ruled. I feel like it's always going to happen, period. Like, seriously. I don't In the same house. Exactly. I think you just have to look out for them. Like, don't be in a position like even with my exes, I think because I saw how tumultuous things were, once I ever got to the point, especially after years of dating, like dating them for each respectively 6 years, you get to a point where you think about kids and marriage or whatever. And I feel like unless you're thinking from a place of like, I'm thinking with that person's interest at heart, like maybe you shouldn't be doing that then. Like, I don't know. Mine was very I feel like I always thought like, okay, if things went awry, is this the type of person that would like dog me out or do this or whatever? And they just weren't those type of men. Like that was just not their heart. And I feel like they showed that through obviously how they treated me in the relationships. But a lot of men like can get very the switch up is crazy. I feel like you can never really know. And I know a lot of people said that, like you see the ugly when things come out. Obviously, in 6 years, we had a lot of different situations come out that I feel like you can kind of test a person. And again, they never like showed nasty true colors. So that's one thing. But if a man is a little too like weird about it or doesn't want you to have one, I feel like that's kind of like a weird control thing, especially if he's older. Like, I don't know. Take that with what you will. Take that with like my mom is going through it. Well, is she wait, she's going through a divorce, Rachel? As a Gemini, I know I'm destined. That's me as a Libra. Wait, didn't Kim K have like 5 divorces? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, maybe I'm actually meant to have like a few different little divorces. But honestly, though, the lover girl in me, like, I genuinely see myself getting married like one and done. I know that sounds so like woo woo in today's day and age. I feel like everybody's like, oh, fuck it. Like, I don't want a marriage. I don't, I'm very traditional. I've said this so many times. You guys may know this now about me, but if you follow me on TikTok or like if you know me in real life and you're one of my friends, you know I'm so traditional. Like, I am not a in the streets girl. I don't date really. Like, I mean, I feel like I wait for like men. I mean, I've been single for like 4 months. So I don't know. I'm just very like intentional when it comes to stuff like that. I am not a very like I don't know, I'm very decisive. Even as a Libra, I think it's the Aries moon. I'm like, yep, no, yep, no. I agree, Melissa, like the fear of being trapped or the fear of oh my god, what would I say? How did I say this without like? I mean, when have I ever cared about coming across a certain way? My fear is actually that someone stops working on themselves. So being someone who's been in long relationships, I don't know, like, what's your guys' longest relationships? Let me know. Let me know in the chat because I feel like this is very, very, very indicative of like people who've been in super long relationships. Like I'm talking 3+ years, I would say. 2 years, you don't know anyone. Like I people, that's why people are like, we got married after 6 months. I'm like, to a stranger, bitch. Like, I don't know. That's just like strange to me. But I do think that like if you're somebody who just doesn't continue to work on yourself, that is always gonna be a deal breaker for me. Damn, girl, to a stranger, bitch. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we had a baby after a year, girl. I'm sorry. And I don't know. He switched up on me. He da da da. Because you had a baby after a year, babe. Okay, he kept that mask on like the mask. Okay, he was Jim Carrey with this, and that's now you're shocked. Now you're shocked. Like, thank you. I completely agree. Being friends first. Oh. Okay. Damn, you guys were together for a long time. See, that's what I'm saying. That's so beautiful. Like long relationships are so pretty and so like such a blessing, such a beauty. I wish that people had more sanctity for marriage. I wish that people saw it in the light that it could, but I feel like it really just depends on the people. That's why people are like, marriage means nothing. It's a piece of paper. He's still going to cheat. And it's like, that's to you. Like that, if you feel that way, you're already putting that into the universe. Like, obviously, that's what you're going to attract. So don't be mad when you attract the cheaters and the men that are like not really giving a shit, you know? And I think a lot of people, that's why I say, even with like the Wizard Liz thing, if you're too predicated on like high value women, I'm preaching this, I'm preaching that, like, I don't know. I just feel like that is not a good mentality either, which is why I wasn't like a stan of hers. Like, again, I didn't dislike her, but also didn't watch her content. I just feel like it was a little like male centered for me. I'm like, I don't think that you need to play into the games. Like, I don't really feed into the content of like, you need to act this way and don't text him back. And like, we need to treat men like men and we need to do this and we need to do that. It's like, no, you don't. You really like just let the men come to you. We're women. Like, I feel like the men need to come to us. And I know you guys are gonna be like, in today's day and age, they don't do that. Not the ones that you want. Not the ones that you want. Let the little prissy boys stay back. Like, I'm always like, exactly. What happened to courting women? But honestly, you guys, I'm gonna say some shit that I don't think some of you guys are gonna want to hear. And I had to do the work myself, so I'm calling myself out too. I had to take a step back. As somebody who's like very assertive and very much goes after what she wants, which somebody said, what's your chart? Libra sun, Sagittarius rising, Aries moon, Leo Mars, Leo Venus, Aries and Saturn. Lots of fire. Lots of fire over here. So I'm a very like strong, will go after what I want. I'm actually not selling anymore, my love. Um, But I had to realize the type of men that was attracting. So I feel like if you are a woman that's like very assertive, very goal oriented, very confident in herself that way, like you kind of have to train that. I had to be like, okay, stop approaching men. Like stop approaching men, stop like being the one to initiate, stop being the one to like kind of I don't know, like just always be the one like pushing things forward because I was attracting men that wouldn't do that innately, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just think there's a lot to it. I know. You guys, if I could figure out how to work the co-host thing, like I'm down for us to do like little yappy lives because I just love yapping. Like if we could get paid to yap on whatnot, I totally would. I need to start going well, I need to start going live on like TikTok and stuff more. Well, I'm not gonna co-host now. I'm not gonna co-host today, silly, but we can definitely do one. Is that I end up being mommy with these men. See, that's the craziest part. I feel like dating a Cancer, I felt like the mom, even though he like it's like a maternal sign, but he had a lot of air placements. Maybe that's it. Love that low key. I've always been the one to make the first move and stuff. See, that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of men do love that. I think a lot of men do love that. But I feel like the issues come out farther down in the relationship. You know what I mean? Like I just always was in the assertive role. I had to learn to like step back a little bit for the type of man that I wanted because I like a more like masculine, assertive man. But yeah, I don't know. I don't mind it as long as it's given back. Yes. 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 And I don't think that like I can't turn my personality off, right? At the end of the day. Like I feel like the Capricorns love a Libra. I'm telling you. But I feel like I can't turn my personality off at the end of the day. So there are certain things like I'm always gonna be opinionated and whatever. I think it was more approaching men. Like I found that a lot of the guys that I like my two long-term relationships, the first one was a Capricorn. And he actually approached me. So like I guess it was a little different. Libra Capricorn synastry is crazy. I feel like we really were like so locked in. I mean, we're still friends to this day. I've known him for like 16 years. So like I'm telling you, earth signs and air signs go together real motherfucking bad. Cancer was my second boyfriend. So I've dated a Capricorn and a Cancer. Very different vibes. The mommy and daddy signs. Y'all crazy. Yeah, Leo's too. Cancer did not work for me, I think, because I have so much fire in my chart. He is an amazing person. Like, truthfully, I just felt like we are almost like we were two opposites. Aries, don't get me started. I love an Aries. Yes, Virgos and Gemini, of course they do. Both ruled by Mercury. You guys go together thick as thieves, y'all. Um, I don't know. I do love an Aries. Wait, Vic, what is your sign? I know Brooke is a Capricorn. What is yours? I feel like Aries men. So that was the one that I was telling you guys. He's the one that ended up having a baby right after me. He was an Aries. So they're a little lustful. Aqua, Sun, Cat, Moon, Gemini rising. Yes, I love yours. I love Aquarius women. Aquarius women are like all. I would say four of my closest friends are Aquarius women. I just love an air sign woman. The intellectual, like the mental. They just go deep. They're such good, loyal ass chiz. I love Aquarius women. Love them down, girl. I love Aries too. My sister's an Aries. I have a Leo man and I'm loving it over here. Wait, okay, P Peach, what is your sign? I have heard, so I'm a Libra. I know that I'm supposed to do well with like Geminis, which has not worked for me in the past. One of my like most annoying situationships was a Gemini. Even though he's cool, like we'll still like, you know what I mean? He's cool, but I'm like, I don't like men that play about me. You know, like I like the obsessed. I'm a Leo Venus, Leo Mars. So it's like I need you to like not only show interest, but be like, you're mine. You know what I mean? Like that's mine. I want that. That's my love language. Attention, energy, like that sort of energy. So I don't know. I feel like sometimes, like, especially with Cancer men, they play too coy. I'm like, honey, we can't both be the prize over here. Geminis, I love Geminis too. I have a sister that's a Gemini and a sister that's an Aries, and then I'm a Libra. So we really cut it up. We really cut it up. Oh, I love that, Brooke. I love a Taurus rising. Taurus and Libra rising, Leo risings. Those are probably my three favorites. And I'm a Sag rising, which I do like as well. But I love that. It's like, oh my God. I love that. I think Taurus rising is so just like ethereal. They're so Venusian. They're so sexy. I love a Taurus, honestly, period. And I only have, yeah, I never second my decisions. I'm crying. To be honest, I love all the signs for yeah, no, seriously, me too. I don't have any like signs that I don't like. Like sometimes you guys have asked me in lives, like, what wouldn't you date or what wouldn't you do that? I'm like, it's not that deep, you know? I don't like look at somebody like and think like, oh my God, you're a Scorpio. I would never do that. Although T Scorpio men, we'll never go down that road again. We'll never go down that road again. Um, Short Kings win too, though. I'd rather get hit by a bus than date a Cancer. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I've only been cheated on once, to my knowledge. Everybody loves to point that out too. Whenever I make that statement, they're like, to your knowledge. Because I feel like people try to convince me in my 6 year relationships that I was like cheated on. I'm like, honey, just because you were cheated on does not mean I was. Like, I was not cheated on in those relationships. But I did date this one guy for like, I want to say almost a year. It was very situationship heavy, whatever. Found out he was cheating. Like, literally, Scorpio. Scorpio men, I have yet to meet one, literally yet to meet one that does not love attention. If you guys are new, you remember that I moved into my apartment now and I'm living with a straight Scorpio male. Straight Scorpio male, super nice, obviously platonic between us, like we're whatever. That man was a okay. Hi guys, welcome in. We're literally just like chatting astrology and like cutting it the up. So if you want to join, join. But I'm not selling anything, just transparently. Um, Thank you for the raid though, my love. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like just Scorpio, I've yet to meet a Scorpio man that's like confident in himself and doesn't need like external validation, which is T. Okay, so we were talking about men cheating, and I feel like this is a point I actually really wanted to make. It is so funny to me when men will be like, well, or girls will be like, every man cheats, blah, blah, blah. Like every man's gonna cheat. Da, 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 da. I'll never understand this. Riddle me this. As women, we have far more options. I love to raise you. Thank you, Thrift Queen. I have so many options. Buy Space Puppy. Like women have so many options to have sex, way more than men, I would say. Like truthfully, even like the most busted girl, no shade, no tea, men will want to fuck you, okay? And we have it more readily available. So it just blows my mind. Like the math does not math to me. If I can be faithful, knowing I have more options and honestly more opportunity to cheat, but you can't, but you're a man. And most men will admit, like, girl, it's easier for girls to get sex. It's like exactly. So we could get sex much easier, but we're more disciplined with it. But is it scarcity then? Like because you can't get it as often, you would just like I don't know. Like again, it does not make sense. I don't know why they're blocking that, Vic. But yeah, I agree. I agree. I'm with God. I'm crying because we were hot. No, exactly. In high school, cheated on me with a jail. Jail. As fuck. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so weird. I do agree with what you're saying, though. I believe porn did ruin a lot of men. I personally, like, I guess I used to watch porn a lot more. I don't anymore because I feel like it's also like as you get older, you're kind of like, bitch, I'm tired. Like, am I doing all this? I don't know. That is crazy, though. I do think if you're like somebody like, if you are somebody who watches it like serially in that sense, like you're always like, you know what I mean? Like all the time, blah, blah, blah. Especially as a man, like I don't care if a man watches porn in a relationship, but if it's like, all right, every day you're doing this or something, like that's a little crazy. That's a little lustful for my taste, right? Like, yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That is fucking scary. Like, I don't every day for hours, crazy, especially in a relationship, but even as like a single man. And I love when men talk about this. I've seen this on and I respect that, P Peach. I have friends who disagree with me too and are like, no, I don't like it. One of my friends actually like he was like part of the reason she divorced her husband is because she would find him, which I think in that situation I agree with her because he would hide it. If you're like a weirdo little bitch boy and you're hiding it, that's weird to me. Why are you hiding it? Like I don't get that. That's odd. He cheated on me. Shocker. Exactly. Like you're too lustful, bro. And that's honestly a huge part. If a man's too lustful, that's why even with men, if they're like too complimentary, like I see a lot of women fall for gaslighting, i.e., Wizard Liz. You're telling me, like, even with the Wizard Liz timeline, which if you guys don't know who Wizard Liz is, she is a woman who's like a personality on YouTube, TikTok, whatever. And respectively, she has like I want to say 20 million followers across all of the platforms. No, and listen, hear me out, Thrift Queen. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. When you read her content or you see her content and you do all like you see all her videos, whatever, I get it. But you're trying to tell me if you put this situation in front of Wizard Liz on paper and said, okay, if I wrote into her and I said, you know what? This is me. I just got out of a relationship 3 months ago, or this guy got out of a relationship 3 months ago. He's pursuing me. Within 3.5 months, we got married because I don't even think it was a real marriage. I think she got pregnant and then had said she was getting married. T. Um, Within 4 months, I feel like she'd be like, "That's fucking crazy." Like he's a love bomber. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I think sometimes like it is sad, but it just shows you like everybody can get caught up, girl. Don't be believing nobody on the internet, even me. Like we all get caught up. We all make our decisions, but trust me, the only person I'm taking advice from is me, myself, and I. Like, I just feel like that's crazy. And like, I don't think age is but a number. And again, I don't believe she deserved what happened to her. I don't at all mean she's like deserving in any of those pieces. But I just think it is a like you can see the signs. Like from the outside looking in, I was like, okay, no, that's a little odd. Like even I'm not into love bombing. I'm not a girl that's like if a guy and I think a lot of guys do get women this way because they like validation. Yeah, definitely next time we'll go us. And they'll say like, "Oh, like he was so into me and he bought me flowers and he did this and he was buying," and that was exactly what happened with her. It's like that's not good. Like I don't know. I just both of my long-term relationships, and I've given you guys like a bit of transparency, I guess, in the last one. Like I dated a very successful person, and my last ex, somebody said in the chat, like, "Do you only date older?" He was 11 years older than me. And like, yeah, he was older. I wouldn't only date older though. It wasn't like I sought him out. Like I've never dated that much. I've never dated anybody that much older than me, but he was very, very and is very, very successful. That man did not buy me shit, like not any gifts or anything like that until like year two, year three. He never led with money. He never led with things like that. And I feel like that is so important. Like a lot of women want you to lead with that. And it's like, but they're leading with that for a reason. Like if a man's leading with that or like too lustful, you're so pretty, you're so beautiful, you're this, you're da da da, it's like you need to see through that. That's external validation that you're seeking. You need to know in yourself. Like I'm not here to be with somebody for money, or if he's doing, if he's too about how I look and how pretty I am or whatever, like that should be a red flag. That should be a red flag. A man wanting to like exactly. I mean, I don't think if it gets boring, I just think again, you attract the type of person you want. I don't want a man that just wants to like provide and take care of me and like in that sense, like, okay, I want to buy you things and I want that's not what I'm here for. But I think a lot of women, and maybe in today's day and age, women and men, like I think the problem is bifold. I haven't heard of that. And I honestly think I need to read the book. I haven't read it yet. I've seen it everywhere. It's not new. But I don't know. I feel like I've heard mixed reviews on it, but I need to just give it a try. I need to just give it a try. Honestly, if you spoil her, I mean, I think you can maintain the energy, but I just feel like you have to learn, like, I don't know, you can't put too much emphasis on that. Like, I feel like the right man will really want to court you, but it's in a romantic, like, intimate way. It's not like, what am I buying you? Am I taking you places? Like, I don't know. I feel like it could be easily as intimate. Like, a lot of men even will say, like, I'll tell people that I don't. Exactly. It's spoil. It doesn't have to be physical gifts. It can be your time. And a lot of men will get like just I don't know, up in arms about it. And I actually had some women that were commenting too on this post. Again, follow me on TikTok if you don't follow me. Here, I'll put it in the chat. But I made a thing saying I would only go on dinner dates with a man. Like I don't accept any other date for dinner or any other first date from a man besides dinner. Like that's it. That's all I will accept. But yeah, I said that, and a lot of the men and women were like, "Oh my god, I wouldn't do this or I wouldn't do that or whatever." But it's about intentionality. Like the dinner, I never specified. I didn't say it had to be Michelin star. I didn't say, first of all, why do you have Snapchat, Prince the Froggy? I don't know how old you are, babe, but over here, 28, we don't have Snapchat. Okay. But I feel like it is one an intentional thing, and two, I never specified where you have to go. Like people were like, "Oh my god, see, women just want to be money." Babe, I never said that. You said that, which shows where your mind is. And it shows that we're not on the same mindset. Because dinner could be you getting like little shit from Trader Joe's and us going to like the park. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it could be very simple, but most men associate it with money, which just goes to show it's kind of like their insecurity. Like, that's where you go mentally because that's where you're the most insecure. It's just like kind of when you think about like your body or things, like you always look at what you're most insecure in, like, oh, my belly fat or my arms or things like that. I feel like that's why they make those comments, when in reality, if you just like use 3 brain cells and $15, we could have a bottle of wine and like sandwiches in the park. And I've had like men do that, and I feel like that's a perfectly fine first date. But again, I'm not going to go have ice cream to have coffee. Can we please fucking stop accepting this shit? Like, I'm so over women. And I love you guys, but I'm like, stop saying yes. Like, stop saying yes. Stop saying yes to coffee and ice cream and like these random ass little like fuck ass speed dates that are basically like them trying to do a drive by to see if you're interested, like if you are like worthy, or I don't know if they like you enough or whatever. And I know what you're going to say, Prince of Froggy, I know. I had several women that were like, well, it's awkward to leave, or I don't want to have like, I don't want to spend too much time. I don't want to, like, I want to be able to weed them out. And my whole thing is, I am not like weeding this person out on the date. Girl, the weeding out happens before the date. Okay. I'm not agreeing to meet up with a perfect stranger in person until I am like, okay, let me make sure that there's like something important that I actually give a fuck. Like, are you valuable? Are you a gentleman? Are you curious? Do you actually ask me questions? Are you planning things? Like, I think all those things you can see before you're like physically there. So I'm like, all right, like some of you girls, maybe you're just not asking the right questions or like sussing them out enough, because I've never been on a date. Like somebody was like, well, obviously you've not been on a bad date. You're right. I haven't. You're right. I have not, because I do not go on dates with just any man. Honey, you will be, there's questions, there's things. Yes, Bree, I was here. Like, I'm not just going on a date. So you're completely right. Like, it's never been bad. I don't know. Do you like women or do you like fucking women? Exactly. Exactly. They go off. They go off. And I think they just really they are predicated on looks, but again, that's not a compliment to me. Like a man being like, "You're so beautiful, thank you." Now a man being like, "Wow, you are so smart," or like, "I love that one of your goals is to write a New York Times bestseller." Okay, king. Like now that's different energy. Now that's different energy. But a lot of people just go off of physicality. That's why also even with beautiful women or like people I see in public, whatever, I try to give like oral compliments or just, like you have a beautiful smile, things like that. I feel like you can give better compliments than it just being like, oh my god, you're so beautiful, or like, oh my god, I don't know. I just you can tell with men. You can tell. Don't hold their hand. Don't give them an inch. Like they're smart. They know it. They'll figure it out. You know what I mean? Like that's why I feel like some women are like, I don't know. I wanted to see. Well, what did you learn in a 45-minute coffee date with him about him? How do you speak about women when women aren't around? Exactly. Now clock that tea. How close are you with your mom? What did you do for your mom for Mother's Day? Nothing? There we go. What did you What's another good question? Ooh, these are good. I love like curiosity questions. I love like it's not a test. I feel like sometimes people say this, like even my therapist like sometimes I feel like you like to test people. It's not a test, but I do think you can tell a lot by like kind of putting somebody on the spot about things. See, I love that Peach. Like I love somebody that loves like whose man loves like the passion of it all. How does he treat his moms? And I agree with that too, Vic, that like some moms can be toxic. Some moms can be toxic. Do you rent cars to take pictures? I'm screaming. I'm screaming. What are your daily chores? Do you work out every day? Like, do you journal? Do you meditate? I like to ask what they've read. Like, if you don't read it all, not no shade, no tea. Like, you don't have to be like an avid reader like me. But if you haven't read a book in 10 years, okay, interesting. Maybe we wouldn't get along in that way. If you've never gone to therapy, if I ask if you would you go to therapy and you're like, no, I don't need it. I don't have childhood trauma, da da da. Interesting. Note that. I will take that down. Exactly. Oh my god, no. I've dated somebody who was like that, Brie, where I'm just like, okay, she was all both. This is actually interesting. Have you guys like with the people you've dated, both the boys that I've dated, boys, Jesus, both the men I've dated, respectively for like the 6 years for each of them, they were both all in all boy families. Like they only had brothers. They never had sisters. I don't know what it is. I attract the only boys, if that makes sense. Like they were both different orders, but they were both one of three sons. And I feel like that's kind of odd. I'm like, oh, I guess I've never dated men with like sisters. And I feel like maybe that's actually low key a hack in the right man because they're both very much like respectful of their moms, whatever. But I feel like maybe because they only had like they were both very um what's the right word, like protective, but like I don't know, like they both catered to their moms in a certain way. Like it was never a question on like what are you doing for your mom for Mother's Day or like things like that. It was like obviously I'm going to send her something, obviously I'm going to like, and I like that. I'm like you should be keeping up those things. Like I don't know, I'm just a little odd who has been surrounded by women his whole life. Wait, we were just talking about how Aries men are like our babes. Is so refreshing. Okay, T, maybe I need to. I've never dated a man with a sister, you guys. Okay, no, yeah. If a man says he hates women, next. If a man says I've had somebody say they don't believe in marriage, next. Like there's just some next. It's not compatible. And sometimes I think this is the tea, girls. Listen up, listen up. We are confusing compatibility with chemistry, okay? You may have chemistry with them, but you are not compatible. Sure, you guys can giggle and kiki and laugh, but he doesn't want to get married. But he doesn't want kids. But he wants to go 50-50. But he wants to have you be out here working two jobs. So I don't know. Compatibility and chemistry are two different things. Like you can have chemistry with a lot of people. I think you're just probably not compatible with a lot of people. And I think that's probably like harder to accept. But a lot of girlies will be like, but I love him, but whatever. And it's like, but baby, you're not compatible. Like you can love anyone. There's chemistry out there with so many. I know this is a Thursday sermon, y'all. I be out here. I literally will be out here like yammering and whatnot's gonna be like, bitch, shut the up and sell some clothes. But no, I don't. I think that it's very crazy. Exactly. If you want 50-50, go marry your homeboy. Because what the fuck are we doing here? And honestly, as a woman, I'm gonna be so for real with you. I believe that women are more successful when they're by themselves. I'll say it. I'll say it. Unless you are in a supportive relationship where, like, again, I don't believe in 50-50 because I just don't believe that anything is ever even like that. Like, truthfully, ever, even in like the best circumstances, like even being with somebody who like took care of literally everything. Like it's just never 50-50. It's not. I'm telling you. Yeah, like it's just it's not fair. It's not real. That's an illusion. You think it would be 50-50. You think that there's always give and take. It's never meeting in the middle. Rarely ever is anything balanced like that. So it's like, that's why the argument's kind of crazy. But I don't know. I be seeing girls, y'all. I hate to admit it. And again, you don't I hate when the men make us like when the I hate when women do shit that makes me side with men because I'm like, why are we doing this? But I saw this firsthand. Girl, I was at the bar. I was out. I'm watching these girls buy drinks for men. You are putting your card down for a new man. I rest my case. So like it's down bad. Like some of it's us. I'm like, guys, just stop. Like, what do we? Why? I literally don't understand that. Like, you could be the hottest man ever. I don't give a fuck. Who's my celebrity crush? Seth Rogen. I think my OG girls know that. I love Seth Rogen. He really, and I know you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, Janae, that's your celeb crush. Yes. Okay. He's funny. He's a stoner. He's so sweet. He's a good head on it. Like, I love Seth Rogen down. He's always been since high school. But literally, I'm like, I don't care if it was him. I'm not buying you a drink. Like that. I feel like that's so like weird. Weird. And that's why when people are like, "Oh my god, taste, baby." Yeah, that's why I don't like pretty boys. Like I'm not the girly that's like, "Oh my god, I want the hottest, sexiest like Channing Tatum man." It's like, "No, I want you to like make me giggle and us to be able to like chill at home and be cuties together." Like I don't know. I just don't want you to like I love that. Like honestly, you guys, my favorite type of man is just like a hot, funny Jewish guy that's like a stoner. Like those have always been my yes, like I those are my heart. I feel like I always attract them and I'm telling you, they're like, no, you cannot date a that's my BFI1. Yes, we love it. We love hot Jewish kings over here. Okay. And honestly, they're so loyal. They're so family oriented. Like I feel like I, for some reason, am like an honorary Jew. I attract so many Jewish people. I feel like it's like my heritage. All of my close friends, my godparents, my best friend Max, like several men that I've dated. I don't know why. And he always says that. He's like, you're gonna find your Jewish king. I'm like, I know. Maybe eventually. If you're happy, you gotta exactly, like, I think that's such a beautiful thing, but I do think that it comes in, like, waves, like, you really can't be looking for it, you know? But I like, it's just stop. I feel like people have to stop buying the drink, like, the girlies, I'm like, "Stop buying the drink, stop accepting dates." Now, again, I know you're not gonna agree with me, like, some people feel more coffee on or more comfortable on, like, coffee dates, whatever. Do what works for you. Like, I wasn't trying to convince people with my video that you should only do that, I just said what works for me, and I think some of the girls were like, "Well, what if we didn't?" And I'm like, "Dude, you don't have to. You don't have to. But then if you like, you also can't complain then if you feel like he's not very like, I don't know, I feel like if you don't have an expectation of intentionality and like this is what I would expect for us to do, like I'm not gonna like go meet you for coffee, whatever, then like you can't be mad that they're like acting that way. You know? It's very interesting. See, I feel like that's I love. Like a man should be doing that. If he goes to dinner with you and your homegirls, not every time, but like he can buy a round of drinks. Like he can be I feel like that's sexy. And maybe it's different. Like if you're a 50-50 girly or if you like maybe being a bit more neck and neck with your bae like that, like I guess I would just be I'm genuinely open dialogue. I'm just curious. Like I actually am curious if that works for you, why it works for you, how you like it. Like I get the partnership thing. Having had dated somebody who was like closer to me in age and financially like my financial status and dating somebody who was like literally like my ex made what I made in a year within a month. Like he was very well in that realm. I feel like you can find good men in both. Like it should not be predicated about the money. But I like the vibe a bit more of partnership where you're kind of on the same level, if that makes sense. You know? I feel like money is just always going to be a power dynamic, whether you want to admit it or not. It's like, it's so true. I'm like sussing this out still. I'm an avid journaler, you guys, where I'm like writing essays. But when that essay is done, I'll read it because I've been sussing out the thoughts and I've had a few drafts of it, but I want to understand the dynamic of money and power more, not in an abusive way. I was never like, again, very generous, very great man. So it was never like an abusive way, but there's still, even in the most conducive, beautiful relationships, like interesting power dynamics that happen, especially when somebody makes like I made $115,000 a year, literally, and for my corporate role. But you can only imagine then when that person makes that like month, like you're just a different tax bracket, literally. So it's interesting though. It comes into mental play. Oh, look who wanted to join. Beans is here, you guys. Oh, he wants to get down. He's over it. You're talking. Beans has been very sleepy lately. He's so freaking cute. He's literally like my pride and joy. Stop. You guys, I love going to therapy, and I feel like my therapist always tells me that. I'm like, should I get a degree in therapy? Stop. I don't know if I'd be able to do that though. I feel like I would get too tethered to people's like energy and problems. Like I'd be so mad. I mean, Yes, I agree. There has to be a balance, meow meow, of feminine, and that's what I'm saying, right? I'm like, at first I was like, "Am I offended that you're saying this? Like, what does that mean?" And then I was like, "Wait, I'm actually gonna take that as a compliment." I do agree there has to be a balance of masculine and feminine, which is why even like for example, my chart is predominantly masculine. I think I have one feminine placement, like Libra, Aries, Leo. Those are all masculine signs. And then my boyfriend's chart was very feminine. So it's interesting because it was opposite dynamics, but like I don't know. What's going on, Chunky? But like you would expect it to be. I don't know. It is really interesting. You should look up your chart and see how many masculine and feminine placements are. But it's something I had to be aware of. Oh my god, you guys, Beans like will require attention sometimes, and this is literally what he does. Please look at him. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Like seriously, he just be sitting. He's like, it's my turn now. Yes. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm just yapping. I'm not selling, queen. No, where are your slippers from? Girl, I got them from the thrift, literally for like $1. I'm not kidding. They were $1 at the thrift store. Ooh, so I just got them, yeah. I love a little ooh, UC beans. I get everything at the thrift for real. Thank you, boo. I appreciate it. I know I really need like slippers. I love slippers, house slippers, etc. I bought this cute little like fousey dress, you guys, yesterday for literally $3, but it is so short. Like I can't. My cheeks is out. So I don't know if it's actually a dress. It might just be a top. It's marked in XL. I'm wearing like this bodysuit underneath it. I'll show you guys the tag though, because it was my first fousey in the wild, you guys. I've never found a like fousey thing. There you go. And I paid like $3 for it, so I was so happy. If you guys don't know, Fuzi makes JPG. Jean Paul Gaultier is made of the same like mesh material. I have this JPG skirt over here. I think. Actually, I might have actually put it away already. But I almost never wear it, and I might actually sell it. I bought it on here from Backstitch. Yes, girl, Fuzi is the same manufacturer of Jean Paul Gaultier. So like, I'll show you like you can see kind of the mesh a little bit, but it's like the two-layered there you go, like mesh. This one's again marked in XL. I think it's maybe meant to be a top question. What's going on, Puppy? Okay. I think he's in like an I want to be held mood. Beans, does your cat get into those sometimes? Beans definitely does. And he gets like, I have to be held right now. Beans is actually my pride and joy. Like, genuinely, I manifested this cat and I wouldn't have it any other way. I really want another cat, but I'm waiting till I live alone. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like, oh my God, is it really? Is he orange? Because that would be crazy. Yeah, Beans is actually my pride and joy, though. Seriously. I look at him daily. I want to get another cat. Don't steal this name now, girl, since we already have twin cats. I want to name my next cat Butter. So I'll have Butter and Beans. I probably would get another fluffy orange cat. I actually manifested Beans so hard. I went to Turkey for the first time in like 2017, 16, 17, something like that. And at the house that we stayed at, there was this fluffy orange kitty that they had named Sparkle Kitty. So cute. I literally, like, I remember taking photos of it, just the cutest cat. And I said, like, I'm gonna get a fluffy orange cat, whatever. I'm telling you, Beans looks identical. I had a childhood cat that passed away. Isn't that cute, Sparkle Kitty? I like partially am like, damn, do I need a girl cat? Like, should I name that the next cat? But I'm so set on Butter that it's like I can't even change it now. But yeah, I when I was going to get another cat because my childhood cat passed away, and I was just like, okay, I'm ready. You know what I mean? Like you give yourself some months, and then like I feel like you end up like I yearned for another cat. I miss the connection of a cat. I just love cats, honestly. I like dogs too, but you notice how I said like, not love. There's a difference. Um, so yeah, I saw like a few different like cats on Pet Finder because I'm a huge adopt girly, but I never went to meet them. I don't know. I just like, didn't feel the vibes. And then when I saw Beans' post, I was like, oh, I have to meet him. So the next day, and I was like, nope, this is it. This is him. He was born October 11th. You guys, he's a Libra. He's a Libra just like me. And the girl that was like the first thing the girl said. She was like, oh my god, your birthday September. He was born October 11th. He's a Libra. I said, oh, I'm so excited. Hi guys, thank you so much for the raid, guys. We're lucky. 3 raids. 3 raids today. Thank you guys. We're literally just yammering, chatting, vibing, talking about marriage, kids, signs, cheating. Like, honey, we're talking about it all. We are talking about it all. Cats, literally, literally all of it. Are you guys doing anything crazy for the weekend? Which T, I also just realized July 4th is coming up. Wait, can I spill tea for some advice? Yes, 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 yes. I love when you guys ask me for like advice or things like that. You guys know I'm an open book. You know I don't care. I be spilling all my business and tea on whatnot. And I will say, if you are somebody who wants to sell on whatnot, not that you have to like spill your tea or whatever, or like talk about your life necessarily. Ray, thank you so much, Hope Factory. I really appreciate you. Yeah, promote if you want, guys. If you have shows, do it. But I do feel like it gets you farther. Like I do think not that you have to spill tea, but being like personal and I feel like letting people into your life a little bit more, like having just chatty lives, that's low-key a pro tip. I have never heard somebody say that, but I think it's actually really true. Like you should have some lives that are just chatting and not selling. Cause I do feel like it actually lets people know your personality more. And then they love that. Like I feel like I have the like a lot of loyal customers that way. Even though it's good and I still see like a lot of first time customers, I feel like a lot of my loyal customers have stayed because of this. Like me like just yammering and like yapping with you guys and cutting it up and maybe exposing myself. Maybe exposing myself. So if you're new and you actually want to start doing that, I think you should do some random lives. You don't have to stay on as long as me. Like I've been on for almost 3 hours, but yeah, I think it will help, honestly. And I love it. And it's weirdly enough, I feel like more comfortable than me going on like TikTok live. Like, doesn't that seem fucking scary to go on TikTok live or Instagram live? Like the girls that go live on Instagram, baby, you're a different breed. I can't. I'm not trying to see my high school people. Is moving to New York City for a year. Oh my God. No, oh my God, that's not mean at all, girl. I feel like that's so safe. And also, shout out to you in your bay. That's so healthy to be like, all right, you go pursue your dreams and we're still locked in and we're doing it. I love that. Yeah, I feel like more relationships need to have more comfortability like in that. I think that's a beautiful thing. I also think it's weird when people like if your partner was trying to deter you or like you to deter your partner from their dreams, like I feel like then I would be like, "Oh, that's a little weird." You know what I mean? So no, I feel like it's like all green flags that he's like, "Go, queen," like you're like, "Go, king." And he's like, "All right, cool. Like we're going to be good." And I feel like you will lock in so hard. Like I feel like although I'm grateful, and that's why I say like I feel like women really thrive out of relationships because you don't like women are so nurturing by nature, nurturing by nature. That I feel like it really gives you the time to focus only on you. So this is like a positive thing. This is exciting. This is exciting. And I'm excited for you. Also excited for him and jealous that he's going to NYC because I would love to live in New York, guys. If I could live anywhere in the world, which one? Where would you guys live? Where would you live? Like money's not an object. You work remotely, so it doesn't matter. Like, you know what I mean? I have always wanted to live in New York because the way that the world's fucking going, honey, I don't even know how New Yorkers are affording to live in New York. Croatia! Oh my gosh, that'd be so beautiful. Hawaii, yes. Greece, yes. Oh my god, I would love to do that too. I've never been to Hawaii. See, I know, and Bree, you said you don't like it as much. I thought you didn't like where you lived at. I want to live in New York so bad, but you guys, I feel like I don't even know how people are affording it. Like, I'm scared. To be honest, Detroit. Peach, be so fucking for real, girl. I'm crying. Wait, why did you hate it? And he said the locals take care of the cats. Oh, Croatia, I've heard is gorgeous. I had a friend who this is tea, and this just show you that honestly, men can sometimes not be shit. I had a friend that got engaged there, and she found out her man was cheating on her after he planned this whole engagement in Croatia, cliffside, rest like wedding, the whole thing, and he still cheated. So it's interesting. Again, that needs to be studied. I'm like, I don't know. Literally, girl, you spent all this thousands of dollars for what? So really, like, there is no rhyme or reason. Like, that's why I shut the fuck up when we talk about cheating in the sense of like, I don't know why they do it sometimes. I think it's always going to be a personal issue. Like, it almost never has to do with you. You know what I mean? Like, it literally, it's like just them. But yeah, I don't know why he cheated after. And the craziest part is, so him, and his fiance at the time all worked together at like this very nice restaurant. This is when I was in college. At like a very like bougie upscale, like you have to wear a tie sort of restaurant, whatever. Um, and then yeah, I remember they went on their Croatia vacation, they came back, and I don't remember who it was with, but I do remember how fucking awkward it was to work with both of them. Eventually she quit because she's a queen, but like I just remember it like once it came out, it was like, oh, like he like because we were, like we worked with both of them. So everybody was like so excited to wish them well on Croatia. I feel like half of us knew that like he was gonna propose there, blah blah blah. So for him to come back and then all those details to come out where it was like, wait, you've been cheating for like months now? What? Like we were all kind of bamboozled. And I feel bad for her. Like again, I don't like when like my biggest pet peeve, y'all, is a man like just being embarrassed, whether it's a man, a woman, like I really, it's genderless. Don't embarrass me. Exactly, Vic, because I feel like you hate me at that point. Like, sure, if somebody cheats on you, there's levels of respect. So I've told you guys this, and you tell me if this makes sense in your mind or if this is like Delulu, okay, bestie? So let me know if I'm being Delulu. I give a man more respect if he'll admit it. Like I've been cheated on once. I told you guys. Oh my god, Brooke, we're jealous of you. And have so much fucking fun, okay? It's gonna be fab. I feel like New York in the summer is like the best time. Even though it's hot as shit, it's so fun. And you're just outside. There's so much things. I'm not jealous. She's like, bitch, suffer, okay? But I feel like it's different if a man tells you. So, for example, when he cheated on me, he told me right after. He was like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. Well, like I did XYZ. I could tell. Let me not give him too much credit. And over a day of talking, I was like, "You're being weird. I can feel like something's wrong," and then it came out, and I was like, "Oh, okay. So yeah, something was wrong because you cheated." Bingo. And he told me the details. If I have to find out, if I have to find out, and it gets exposed to me, it's already embarrassing. But like, and it gets exposed to me, there is just a level of like disrespect. I feel like that's just a level of disrespect. Like that, that's why women are on Snapped, okay? That's why these bitches are on Snapped. I don't know. That would eat me alive. Like the girls that have to do the digging and investigating, I've never gone through a man's phone. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. This is I'm tired. I'm not doing any of that shit. Like that's why the certified crash out's like, babe, I'm not doing that. What does Snapped mean? No, Snapped was a show on I think Lifetime. Was it Lifetime? I don't know. It's one of those shows. One of those shows, but it was like women that snapped and like killed their husbands or like ex-lovers. And I feel like that's what would happen, girl, because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that with you. Like, that's crazy. I was fat when I was that is bananas. Isabella, good riddance to that fucking clown. Clown. Oh my god, literally, Brooke, that sounds like such a great opportunity. Like, it is very expensive to live there, honestly, but like, let's relax in the chat. No, Jen, tell us like the true tea then, bitch. If we want to live there, tell us where we need to go and we can live affordably. I'm trying to go there, but it's like, ugh, I don't know where I'm gonna live. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I also want to live alone, so that's probably the biggest tea because I feel like you can live in New York, but you need to live with roommates, and I just I'm like I'm ready to live by myself. I haven't lived alone in so long, you guys, like literally since college. I lived in college alone for 4 years, and I loved it. I loved it, loved it, loved it. I'm getting a really good deal. See, that is exactly I feel like how you have to do it. It's like find a deal, find a sublet. Yes, you can promote Queen. I totally do not mind. Please just follow. I would really appreciate it. Let's normalize beating men. Yeah, Isabella, that's crazy. Honestly, you did not deserve that one. So let's first all say that you did not deserve that. You should not have anybody speak on your body. A man speaking on your body, uh-uh, 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 no opinions, no opinions. Even if I say, like, oh my God, I've made comments before, especially after I have children, because I have such huge boobs. I'm like, oh, I want to get this lifted and hoisted. I better not catch you with a little, yeah, that would, I'm sorry. Not too much of my girls now. Like, I feel like you have to be strict with men again. But no, they should not be commenting on any of that. Do not miss him. Do not miss him, honey. Train your man. Get them back on that leash, boo. I feel like you can miss them, and I get it, Brie. You're a Libra like me. We're lover girls. Trust me, I like romanticize everything. I feel like a man looks at me too long in the grocery store, and I'm like, oh my god, my husband, like, babe, he's coming. You know what I mean? So it's like we have to settle back. We have to settle back. No, him texting is not a sign. Like little things is not a sign. No, no, no. Are you a woman? It's getting White Lotus. Yes, which is girl, literally. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a little weird. I feel like men that comment on bodies, I'm like, that's a little creepy. Or like if a man comments on other women's bodies too much, like if you're out and about, that's a little weird. I'm like, you're a lustful man. I don't like that. I don't like a lustful man. I don't know. Yes, I feel like you have to pull your way back. No signs, exactly, Jen. Actions, flowers, coin. But even then, I feel like men will do actions just to like see if they can get you back. A lot of it is really egocentric, which is really sad. So weird. A lot of it's really egocentric, which is sad, but I feel like they will just try just to see if they can. So that's why I feel like I'm so strict because it's like you can't, like me resending my energy is the punishment. Like that's also why I'm not a crash out. I don't believe in like getting retribution or whatever. Like, no, you not having me is the punishment. You will realize the deficit in your life once I leave. And it's happened every time. Like, I wish more women would stand in that power. It happens every time, like clockwork, honey. Clockwork, 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 literally. And I feel like it's just like so much better that way. Honestly, it is hard though, girl. I'm not gonna front you. It is hard. It's hard as fuck. There's definitely been times where I've wanted to be like, You just can't like, I feel like you want men to hear you out. You know what I mean? Like, you want them to hear your point of view. You like, why can't you just why da da da? But it's I've had to kill that in me, like the need to be heard in that way because it's just I feel like they just don't see it. They're like, oh yeah, she replied. You know what I mean? And you're like, you are dull. You have 3 brain cells. You know, I crash out. Jan, I'm screaming. I know my sister's in Aries. Trust me, she's also a certified crash out. She loves a good crash out. That's where our dynamic comes in. Libra and Aries, sister signs. She is a certified motherfucking crash out, and I am definitely not. I'm the calm, cool, collected. Like almost most of my boyfriends, which I think this was again a little bit more of like a trauma tactic. I am a formerly avoidant girly. Shout out to our attachment styles. I'm now a secure attachment, but for a long time I was very avoidant. So I think like most of my boyfriends or like men even I casually dated would be like, "You're so cold," or like, "I didn't know you liked me," or like things like that. Because I felt like again I was very not like giving men a mile. I'm like, honey, you need to prove that you're gonna be here for the long haul. Because a lot of men really will like lay it on. That's why I'm like, you don't know anybody for a year. Like getting married in a year, you don't know anything about that man. You need to make him put in the work, and then we'll see. People can fake it for a long time, especially men. I think women have a harder time, but like men can fake it for a while and then you start to see the little cracks in the veneer and you're like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah." So I do think time is like actually good. We went for real. Okay, book your feelings are every man that has ever tried entering my shows. I'm crying. Wait, what happened? Wait, why? They block you in shows? What are they mad at? Uh, I'm actually not selling anything right now, queen. I feel like I have, like, no men in my shows. Do you guys have a lot in yours? Maybe they're, like, silent, and I just don't see them, but, like, I don't really see Oh, Brooke had so many. Dude! Yeah, Brooke, you love them? Okay, cool. I was gonna say, how do they find you? Just from, like, the explore page? I'm like, hopefully they don't find me. Are they? I've had a few. I made this comment the other day because I'll see it in like some of my shipping labels, like that it's a man's name. So I've had a few, and I'm assuming they're shopping for like their girlfriends or like I know one of them. Like shout out to What the Fuck Designer Archive, Carlos, love you. Like he's obviously owns his own archive and stuff like that. But otherwise, I really don't feel like. I mean, we just had a mic join the chat, but I don't feel like I have a lot of men that follow me. I've really not had to block like anybody or do anything too crazy. I'm trying to think. But I haven't been on Whatnot as, as long as you galleys have. Oh my god, yeah, for real. Like, I'm not trying to have you guys show up at my house, or it's kinda like, "What the fuck are you here for?" You know? Especially because we all sell, like, women's clothing. I mean, sometimes I guess if you, like, sold men's and stuff too, like, I know Janelle also does, like, boys' clothing and stuff. My boy! Yes. Okay, cool. Maybe I'll have to look out for more, you guys. I'm trying to get better about like using the explore page, like finding people, etc. I truly only come onto Whatnot, and honestly, my OG girlies know that. I feel like to like do my shows and dip, just because this is like my source of income. I try really hard not to shop on here because you guys, I will spend my coins, and then it's like, what's the point of me selling the clothing? You know what I mean? But I need to get better about like coming on and really supporting and finding other people because I feel like I like support my same sellers. It's always a flood of creeps. Yeah, that is weird. I wonder how they find this. Maybe they just click on Y2K and they're like, "Bam, hi, chunky monkey." I'm telling you, Beans is literally like a dog. He just comes and stands in between my feet. He's like, "Attention, mother. Attention. Attention." Beans is also for those somebody I think asked me this earlier. Beans is a Siberian tabby cat. That's why he's so fluffy. And he has a lot of very fine hair, which is very like I have to brush him a lot. Beans is high echelon. He is very much the center of my universe, the apple of my eye, and he knows it. He gets away with murder. As you guys know, he did scratch me. Look at it's getting so much better, you guys. The OGs, the real bitches know. I had like 2 lines because one day Beans caught my ass. I was sleeping. I'm sleeping, 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 and I literally just whoosh, he literally scratched me to give him food. Crazy. I said, "Oh, you want to be up for adoption. That's bananas." I got talked off the ledge, but he's here. He's still here. He's fine. Also, please, guys, I'm obviously fucking kidding. Do not call Paw Patrol. He's okay. He was never actually going to go back. Because sometimes I feel like I make these jokes and I see the chat go quiet, and I'm like, okay, you guys think I'm a murderer or like a weirdo. I swear I'm not. I'm like, he's not going to anywhere, but he is fine. Look at him. Oh my God, stop. I can't with this fucking crazy little, like, this is what he does. He has his little kicker carrot. He loves it. Like, how could you be mad at that little floofy? He's so freaking cute, you guys. Not me like staring at him all day. Like, I feel like this is literally, I feel like how parents feel about Beans, where I'm like, look at my cat. You want to see pictures of him? Like, I'm sure they're like, bitch, he's a cat. Like, no. Like, anytime anyone's like, oh my God, I have a child, that I'm like, oh my God, I also have a 2.5-year-old cat. Do you want to see a pic? And I feel like parents get mad. It's like, okay, girl, it's the same. I also have to pay for food and like clean his ass sometimes. So get ready. Get ready, okay? Like, and tell them about memorizing their lives. No, literally. Literally. No, that's also something. If you have a long haired cat, you get it because sometimes they don't want to groom themselves. Bingo. Sometimes they don't want to groom themselves, so he does get like poo on him. But Beans is very like he loves to be wiped down. He loves water. Does anybody else's cat love that? Like he loves water. It's very like I genuinely think he thinks I'm his mother. Yeah, right. Like he always goes in the sink. He'll come in the shower with me. It's kind of annoying because he has long hair and I have to like kind of blow dry him because it's so much fine hair. Like it's so yes, right? But then he'll like Beans is naughty though because he'll want to be in the sink or the shower. Then he'll go get in the litter box. I'm like, okay. And then I'm like trying to dry him, like he becomes like a crusted litter box ball. So then I have to wash him and blow dry him. But he gets a little afraid of the blow dryer. So I've started to use this is so fucking niche and crazy. It's one of those, if you guys have like this is so hard to describe. If you've ever had extensions, they have like a blow dryer attachment that you put on like your head and it's almost like a hose that you connect to your blow dryer. So it's like one of those heated hoods. I have to put that on him and it like puffs a little air through it. Anyway, it's for like whenever you get like your braids and stuff done. Like I'm wearing a sew-in right now. I know you guys were like, wait, that's not your natural hair. I know, girl. What can I say? My king does a good job. But yeah, it keeps like everything underneath it dry. He loves it. Or I have to put him on a heating pad. Yes. I have a heating pad for my cat. Yes. And he loves it. He's very high maintenance, truthfully. And I would like to think I made him that way. It's two Libras. Two Libras here. I'm trying to take a bath and relax. That's so cute. See, I wish he would like get in water with me. I feel like he gets very like scared a little bit, but he does love water on his own. Like if I leave something out, Beans is just he's maniacal. He's his own little thing. Like he's just such a crazy little thing. And it's funny because I'm like wanting to get another cat, but in reality, I need to wait a little bit. He's only 2.5, so he'll be 3 in October. And I think maybe like 3 or 4 is like the perfect age to get another cat. Do you guys have 2 cats or 1? Is 2 cats easier? Let me know. I feel like I feel bad because I feel like he misses my ex's cat. My ex had an older cat. Um, so yeah, it's like they were together, but obviously we broke up. I took Beans and he kept his cat that he's had. So it's like I just feel like Beans misses maybe having another cat. I don't know. He doesn't seem like it. Like he's not like whining or crying or anything, but I just I feel like cats need cats. Yeah, right. 2 cats is perfect. You 3, Diva. I love that. I love cats, dude. Okay, guys, I cannot believe I've been live for 3 hours. I must go. I miss bid you adieu. I had so much fun chatting. Thank you to everybody that purchased today. I'm gonna be posting more shows probably today. So bookmark the upcoming shows. I will follow back if you followed me today. You guys, look at this fucking hair. I need to get my shit together. I love you guys. Okay, I will talk to you in the next show. I think I'm going to be live on Friday. So I'll see you soon. Let's raid somebody because you guys know the rules. Let's go raid our girl Val. Everybody say, hey, Val. Good vibes always. Okay, I'll see you queens later. Bye, babies. Bye.